All right. It was a kwaba me the cup no bedako. Kwaba. Higher TikTok. See me chawo. Kwaba. Yaba hatchet, but tembo had ya befa. TikTok de other horse. And the hash. Me chawo. Tipa bi obo bia no obo nyamo amane se yo ha. Yo ha me den na madika mo me den no. Open. Dako. Na ene ye ka create your own future. Create your own future. My name Rantier and Kasame. Create your own future. Rantier. We are Rantier Waha, Unti nearby. We are Baba Waha, Unti and nearby. Sebe, Momodo Dono, Sebea, Abrabona, Upesobono, with Messubo, now or Bonnie ye. Na Mikase, Susano, Yenino. And Sembi say nya kwankyerɛ siesie beto to ya brabo no mfia ne da ye nim no na obi esisudu atambia kyerɛ anasama ya so atenanka ye de kwa adwentwen mu na yate ase a ye mudodo no ananka brabo na ye bɔ no nka betimi de bibia ye follow sebe ato na ya bosa brabo no unse bibia wonimu ho nimdia kakra wo ho ntete no sebe o nam so anase o de ye adwuma ehuntamo unsuro because ya wonya ntete wo sesi se wonim ka na se ka si woni ka se kotu a wo ye mo nhihyew ifi se wonya ntete wo bibia wonya ntete wo mbia no o ya sebe wonya dai unsuro na se woni ntete wo mu a obo nse ni ho abo ndezi a wotiwe se wabrabo na wo bo no daache no se unyanya ntete bia ami yetimi ma unya akukudro because ade ba kono se de wonya ntete wo mu no akukudro wo ade bia wonya ntete wo bia no e kasa ya wonsuro because wo ho nim de wo suen ho wo na de wonya ntete wo mu no kasa ya wo se ne ho ai da ya bo ndisi ya we abrante ya we be 20 years 30 years maybe 25 years maybe 18 19 maybe 15 na o bo abrabo ne hu abo anase wo dwe ho se na mekura abrabo yi ebekoye ni se de bekwa na kyerese ntete na unya o se unya na sebe wo de bo abrabo no unyanya so enti sa ntete ni bi ne yebo ho dawuro wa se normal bia se me wo me 20s nka wo se me hu kyese wo sua ne ntem na se wo bo abrabo na wo nsuro sa no ma no hu pe no ano no wa friends wa ba mu na ye mo nhihyew na ba bia na bia no so benya kokodro ne kora mu ne se enye mrante ne mabawa no ko a even panyimfo kora no sa no ma we mu no se wa antibi na se ya hyeda nkyerɛkyerɛ wo yi a bon sa abrabo na wa bo abesi sa mire no mu se wa mfa timopo you didn't live that life or you have not lived that life intentionally because you were not equipped, you were not educated, you were not taught how to live this very life. So, so how to create your own life, create the future. How do you create that future? The man who says, "Unya books ni bia pebine kan books ni bebre or Amazon. Ibiso Ghana haya offer number benya. This is financial freedom. There's no way we free him. Sebe ya mounted ya papa fasika ho a wetima ko hia sa because he didn't be na eko abrabo imo so onim dia wo forma obre. This is financial intelligence. Your books no adance ankrofo di wo ho de ye man krofo unya nim dia abrabo no ni se usuro wetima boni ye. This is systems. Unya nim dia abrabo no mensuro ubetimi aboni ye. Na dia ya ne se ya no se ya e school no ya dwen se nim dia na de my school na ne de bobra. Nintina ama mom ko school no mu aba bono so mo dwaro. This is self investment. You onim dia ye de so hanya certificate e ko pa adwuma ye. And you onim dia ye de bobra. This is African advantage. So you onim dia ye de ko ye so he be accountant, engineer, doctor, preacher. So and you onim dia ye de bobra. Ye de na ye twere ye mfa twere so he ye de bobra. This is extremely how to teach yourself money. So real estate. And baby kind Pebi kan wabrabo no hu so a wani nye ubo okura kuteska but two teams still you are not in full control of your life because the knowledge base is not there. Resilience ubo a oya de na say asem kitu abi to depend on abema day. No, it shouldn't be. This is yes, financial. So we have about 11 books and ubetima to be no kind bebo menye chinye waje chinye sa wo twen se da chibiano shebre bi be free baby abana shebre se san for be no, you have to take charge of your life from today forward, and you take it one step at a time. And if you're equipped, you can live that life wherever that you are and be proud of yourself. So when you're signing the end, no, I don't know. I'm not telling you, I'm share kroma no more chia, no more diase, because they say no. I join I then aban hoso, not join aban hoso. And the moment I do about hoso, no means you abrabono bebo wedding kunim. It's just a matter of time. So, creating your own future, have goals. Nyabotai be first when so. So we are sure. So when you're sure, for botai be a day, is see when so. We are brand here. What the 20 years tracing. The treasurer said the next 10 years, by the time I'm in 30 years, when I'm doing some abrabo no metimi dia ye. Chere, we are sure when you show the chere bibi. Chere no phone so chere no computer so to book be na chere utimi chere nko ade a. Untimi chere so a sebe maybe probably don't chere ma anase kasa wo phone so voice na fato baby na save. O so abrabo no utimi kasa me abrabo we na mpese me ye. For bibi so no so mpese me ye business. Me pese me koye politics, me pese me ye teacher, me pese me pese me di soldier for BBC when so. For BBC when so me brabo dey way na me pese me dey den. Me dey have goals. Have some kind of goal. Untimi mo brabo no and besides what the 20 years besides cause in 30 years time dey na now I win shede nim. Me pese me ye cocoa farms, me pese me ye mponche me dey nim se me krom kase will be able to me doma kopa me pese ye me ya. I will be some pese me tonyon, pese me a movie actor. For BBC when so this is what I want to be known of. For BBC when so. Cause into a bold here, one for here and see when so I then so be drew. To once will be a can be because yankoto and young and boys and alcohol. Yanko san alcohol. Yango is because we is when so. To one casa. I almost said in there, but still for BBC and so when you're sure, you don't have to be sure. Just tell yourself this is what I think I should be in the future. Into your brand for BB a day, it's you and so. Go post be a woman who be an intimate manning ye that. So have goals. Have goals for your life. For BBC and so say me. Abrabo way. When I'm a semi baby. When they see many so for BBC and so. Here pa for BBC so me make books. Oh, Messi factory. Me friends Messi Sidan. Me we also crowd was with your own Tragana crowd still for see what so. For BBC when so I bet because I already at least what the BBC news so buy away what the BBC news so never will seek asem so have goals for your financial life, your professional life, your career life, the things that they are different from your financial goals. Men can say, me be a carpenter and as a be a teacher, may there be teacher the other boy Ghana mine. Now, when you be our person to a brabo yeno. Sika no so say it say for sika what I be see when so. And me be a min 20 no. Na boss me be a mitiminya 10,000. And be an ametimi a disika CCA a haneha. It be cry now, more investment to be for sika sem but I be so day. Esi when so here and yet. Na brabo we mo no sika no gina baby o. Na wo mo maka nyina so gina baby. Obi say ewiase we mo ye problem ye wo sika. Any problem amani hunu e wo wiase obi say ye de sika nko ade ho. Na de aka ni nyina so ho. Na de onipa krogwa wo saka ide say otimi so wo sika de na de aka no bebere ho abetima so because we do nyina nim say ke de ntia wo ni abre nyina ye ka hwea wo ntia because sika sam na enye hwe. I was a brabo who's a Casabro na de encoye nti fa bibisu ani so abrabo no fa bibisu ani so na fe fa bibisu su ani so e wo sikasem ho se me abrante na me create a future na these are some of the things that I would think about so fa bibisu ani so na fa usikasem so fa bibisu e be su ani so don't leave it to chances Don't leave it say oh that nyame de ope and oye eno ye hia for kasa ebi we wa brabo no na wo bo de se odi bibisi wani so a afi obo nso wadwen nyina be kosa ade ne so ade ba kwa fa de ntia de bibisi ani so no wo de si wani so pe bo nso afi no botai na wo de si wani so no nso obi ye bi pe na ne di nkomo se obi kutesika kura na sa botai ne si wani so no nti wonhye sa sika no yonkofo kura obefa wo no sa botai ne nti wo behwehwem sisi as opese I mean there na person here bia opese build a factory starch factory for instance they see when you say the next 5 years in person me build a starch factory and I said person me yeah it be at 20 acres cassava farm I mean here we am person me yeah starch factory and I said gari factory the moment I would say botai ne si when you no say no bon so nya sika bia nkrofo de to telephone wo mfanto nkrofo de to ntade yesesa no wo mfanto nkrofo de musika koma connection mine no wo mfanye nkoma no de ntia because we the BBS when you say open so only factory nti nipa de odi BBS na ni so no ubo so na ho de ne nimde nyina kodi sa de na achi na the moment ya ho de ne onimde ne wo mre ene osika nyina kodi bibi achi no sa de na ebe ye wo dache so sa de no a wo de obi bia kodi achire no eno na ebe ye wo dache nti dache na wo bom pa ese beba no ya de na ne wo de wo mre ne osika ne onimde ne wo ho de obi bia akohye sa de nim no sa de no na ye wo dache. Udachi no, it will not be different from that thing. Anybody that you have seen now, baby, or the name Renny Nyansan ni Bibia Kosheno, and nene, Wabaye. Into who tip and oti penny be a dear, the warrior neno. Over the last 10-20 years, a horn would any Bibia de Aquashentin and ne, would the Aquatino woman. So, and tis a oti will be doing so a footballer. The last 10 years, the last 20 years, what the name Renina, quite practice, both football and a wooting. So a doctor, the same thing. Yes, a politician, if President Mama, over the last whatever years in life, you know, the politics and into or president. Who president that is all joining politics in be now do no be the eco no kusuan yansa or ho part disuan ho. And to be bia wo pesa wo ye dachi no. And ne umre na wo de shemu. Usika na wo de shemu. Wonamfofo a wo fa wo sa adenim. And na ehye sa dachi no. Dachi no loto. Enye se otu ha na sa dachi na ba endro dachi na yehye ne ne nti be wo awotu yi nti hwe so hwe ba bia wo de wo normal dey wonim de hye ba bia wo de sika hye ba bia wo yonko fakra no enkofo a wo no mudi agro enkofo ni do mudi nkomo wo nyina no kire dachi na wo wenda wo so wo hye no so nti wo enfa ena wo de wo mre den ehye nti de wo do koko no ene de hu so wo ti koko a wo yes wo wati $500 no because for the last 20 years no koko no ide wado nti ni sika nyina wo de to koko aduro wo de do ho wo de fa paafo ene nti ne wo koko fu de wo be factory the same thing. There was also a teacher who training college. When I was university, we and watch radio into a teacher only be who. There was also to make the same. And one casano and ne, there would do me, the other BBA, and no would dachi. And this me ya branches is here, ya. Me catch them was a sad dachi and me person me friends and me shisheno. And never heard me de me and no me dachi. Udachi no enye loto, and yes, a free na be boom, there be. And yet, dear ne. Wode umre wadaje baby a woye bia no de wodi ho nkomo sa no mana na ehhehye wo sa dachi na wo no ne woni abra wo bo ho mpaye no ndi se wo hwe na se baby a wode umre ko no enye sa dachi na wo pa ene na je se wo so sanse osi ehhehye reference say umre nyansa wo pe buku a wo kan normal wo tie sa normal ni nyina na eka bo ma hhehye sa dachi no abrante ti asesa Odiaze. Sa no man na keka bom no na ehihye sa dachi na wani abre so no. Ti dachi no one stage at a time or step by step. Little by little. Ti no man na okeka bom bebre no enene sebe enna dachi ebe dedi o abrabom. Nti it's not like what to ha na chese dachi bi free baby a wonim na chese ya bebom debi. Eno na wo hihye ne no. Nti se wo tie we no. camp daakye no ho bi. Nti sɛ obi a wotie deɛ ɛka ya na wotu ho anamɔ no, ɛno na ɛsesa saa daakye no. Deɛ wɔnyɛ hwee no ne daakye no so hwee nsi no. Nti meka sɛ wankasa no wobɛtumi ahyehyɛ saa wo daakye no, wobɛtumi abɔ saa daakye no. As a matter of fact, nipa na ɛbɔ ne daakye. Wankasa na wobɔ saa daakye no. Wankasa na wotwa saa sa no. Wankasa wo deɛ woyɛ ne no ɛne na saa daakye na wopɛ no ɛbɔ ama is creating that future for you. So it's not, you don't be delusional to think that it doesn't matter what I do, that future will be different. It's not true. Whatever future that you are looking for or you are waiting for is that future that you are doing. The activities, the things that you obsess with today, those are the very things that are creating the future that you so much desire and hope for. So the future is not going to be different. The future ain't different. That is just a premise from today. It's just a derivative from today. So, inti fa bibi so ani so. Na de odi asi ani so to ho na more time bia da bia to ho na more. Ade ba ko so no say wo say sa wo da che na wo twɛn no. Normal wo sua. Wadwim the mindset that you're developing, the skills that you're developing today. Those are the things that are creating that future. Inti nimdi a wo pɛ ne adwen a wo sesa ne sua hu na wo sua ne eno na ehyehyɛ saa wo da che no. Ndi sɛ wo nsua hwee na wadwen no de tia na te. Na won pensa no adwuma bi nsua woni any know-how, then that future is not going to come as you desire. So the future tomorrow is is contingent on yourself, the education that you're giving to yourself today, the mindset that you're developing today, the skill set that you're developing today. Those are the things that will predict the future that you're creating. So the moment you're able to educate yourself for that future, then you are in that process of creating that future. So, intineno nyansa wo penene, nimdia wo penene, so huna wo penene, enoa na ehihye saa daache no. So work on your goals, work on your mindset, work on your skill set, continually educate yourself today, because that is what is building that future. Enoa na ehihye daache no untimi mo usire mu nyansa daache no bia wo, enoa na ehihye ne. So, now the other thing is think long term. Dwen ko han, dwen ko akiri. Men nwen se afe ba ko pewu. Dwen mfie du, mfie aduonu, mfie aduesa ntem no. Sen ene wodi mfie aduonu. Te odwen se wo ya brante wo ahoden ampa. But eye da ya mfie du beba. Mfie aduonu beba. Dwen ko akiri se sa time no e de na maye. Se wo dwen ko akiri ya wo be hu ne ma wo se wo ye ne. So and pe bi fa won sa ye den eye. Bibia woni hwe ya me de dawura bebo a kiro se pe bibiye so pe bibi ne ton pe fu bi ye portrait bi ne ye nwa ye nkrante so hu kope na ntwe bi ye pe business mi ne bi pe bibi ton produce something, solve problems. Those things are the ones creating that future for you. Ti pe also do hokoto adwuma mu afa hokoto adwuma men nam ho saa twetwa man bet ehwe football en kankyere wo ho se daachi bia no meso meye dabi nye no koresa wo twetwa loto na odidi wo bo chaskelen abrabo na nye loto ye mfa loto mobra wo so ye wadwen se wo na abrabo no na abebo na wo pe bibia ye sese ya ade adaachi na obetimi de aye bibia ma obi atua wo ka sua bibi ne se bag bi na wo so kusua siesie na kusua siesie no so wo pese okoye medical doctor fa ho koto school wo pese engineer fa ho koto school pe bibi na fa wo mre ye den eye betima ka kire wo se kwasi mensa wo so ene ye pe obi obetima ye sure obetima ye kwasi betima ye kusua siesie board so obetima sua painting obi sim pese me sua computer siesie coding pese me sua siesie repair phones me pese me sua siesie car excavator me pese me sua siesie tray obesi me pese me sua siesie tonyom pese me sua siesie bo keyboard there now one kasa na ebusa siesie ya what skills it say what skill do you have obesi me pese me sua siesie build a business. What skills do you have? Those skills are the ones creating your future, because you'll be noted by the skills that you have developed, the problems that you solve. And to one also only skill be able to solve the problem be am na ye. So and this is na wedding fear do no. Who be say ho de na utimi ye. De utimi ye kiosk bi ton nsuo wom. A skill. Utimi unima do. A skill. Utimi so anoma a skill. What skill do you have? And skill now one problems be na obe solve. Na sa problems now solve no nipa saying na bit ma solve sa problems na mama ometua woka. Ene na odache. So sa dache na wo pe no a we enne de wo sua. Eno na ekire dache de obeye. Nti se obi a so de opese sua assemblyman kosua. Opese sua so to nyom kwali da kosua. But make sure say de wo sua no sebe nipa bebree de ehia. So be ban faso. Ni sa kombedo. Kosua siesin echikoto a no problem. But nipa say ne here, you know. So kosua bibi. Emre no kwa na eko. Nti won sua hwe a ko baby ko to bi kura na baby akwa kosua de no bi wo kura na ni se etua wo ka wo. Ba wo petua hunu. Ti se wo pese wo sua siesie upholstery. So ho bi a pese wo ye auto electrician, straighter. Obi se wo pese wo ye mechanic, obi a pese wo repair engines. So dia na wo pese wo sua. Obi wo pese wo sua siesie nro. Dia na wo sua fa bibi sua bibi. Men nanti wi asesa o. O so pese wo ko school na ko psychology. So pese no problem. Bibi a wo say etimi hu se wo no se problem we si a wo na wo say etimi frɛ wo. Wo ti ase bibi si a wo na wo say etimi ye dai. E frɛ wo. Nti se wo ti hoyi na bibi asi na se ye frɛ wo a na chese wo da akyenye. E kire se wo ni sua hunu bia na nipa hia ye betimi bibi si e betima frɛ wo na watimi abeso sa ade na no na sebe ye ma wo sika kakra. Da abrabo no nye sunsumu za o ya abrabo chese otototo no ma obehu ni easily. Otototo no ma obehu ni easily. And is a dachi bia no ene hu so a is because amra na we abonten no we abrante no sorry we abrante one fa hwe ansi wani so wansu ahwe. So you don't have any skill. Learn how to sell something, learn how to build business, learn how to do something, solve problems. And no na be kire dachi na wo suro no usua ubonze abrabo ne be de be konanim. Enti sua bibi atem bia no society no bibi sipe nipa dodo no abepew sua bibi eno ne beboa ene kura de umukura de mutie ebia na yete ya ye ka de anim kakra yi we abrante ya baby say na wo so sua bibi we na wo ko YouTube anoma bebre wo ha obetima sua nipa ne bebre sua normal ye complicated enye obi kura na ye kire wo mo o internet ne so na we dey wo sua enipa adwen no wo ma ne sa ntete na wo de ma wadwen no nem hwehu na wo nya no eno na ehihye wo daache no. It's as simple as that. And is a wo de na wo de no no wi na wo nom tramo a wo daache no nye sa na me pese me kire wo nkrofa no onam nyina no kohwibra no mo bo a wo daache no nye emsesa ba se wo wadwen se wo bobo branko ade a ene esua bibi usua bibi abo so brabo no ebe kototen. So intimidate the kwabno beda ko sesi na ojone ya ne ye kan sebe ya mrante ne mabawa even panyimfo dachi no metima create how to create your own future and wo so oje to say yes wo na wo so create wo na wo so ye dey wo create so wo na wo so create and this one create bibia sebe dachi no do a wo so wo nya hwe and be consistent bibia wo ye bia no so wo ye no wo ka kire wo say ade we da bia obi o otimisha no ho so say bia anopa bia mefa buku akan me kan bia 30 minutes na 10 bia bon so we consistent in that 10 bia wo kan book 30 minutes wo yes ade no amfie num a obey master nti so dey okay wo pese wo sua siesi maybe build something nti bidakro bia no bia ma ho 1 hour wo kwa kosua sa ade no usua sa bo say you become a master in that, you become an expert in that. Just within 5 to 10 years you become explosive because you committed yourself into something. So consistency, being consistent. So they no in sumo awomo so say we are bo so be a wo sa asamasie wona de why wadwen say we na me pese me enti we sua hunu we na wo se me nya ade we na wo setem bia me ye a wo ma wabamu mu a we consistent in it, no, that one is creating that future that you're hoping for. And so your future really reflects the things that you've been consistent in over the last 5-10 years. So, who normal ben at 10 BR, and I said that Nami no be an answer that would be a normal ben over the last 10-20 years. You've been consistent in that. Those are the things that you have become the things that you've been consistent in. Tade bia wo sorry ekodwom eba da bia wo sorry a ede na wo ye one particular thing atam bia wo ye ne saa no eno na ne da di wa brabo no to bon so obi a yeso wo ye expert bia no da bia saa de no wo ye eno ntiro wo ye expert ndu ze ye bo din a ade be na odwen se tam bia wo sorry a wo ye a so wo fa so eno na ehihye saa da ache na ma wo otiase daache no mre na wo dem bia we had said last week nyina no ade be na tam bia dakru bia wo hua bibi wo obu atam bia wo kan bibi to bo so be expert in that also so tam bia wo de otie football wo hwe football ade ba ko ebetima kan se wo nko a wo de tam bia ye pe wo ebenya wo se tam bia wo de wo to ate wo to spa so hu what baby wo hye. So you have become consistent in that. And therefore, those things will reflect. You have become a master. Just make sure that you become a master in something that is positive. And that will create that future that you so desire. You know, to be consistently, oh yeah. And no nation sad action. To trust that how brabo mo busa ho. Se me am hwem ho a. Over the last years, I dear ben pan man very much consistent in. Is this your savings? Is it your investment? Is it business? Is it friendship? Etiana consistently, because bibia wo they see our brabo no they produce biano. Anything that you've been able to produce. Okay, so I have written 11 books. It means that I've been consistent in writing. What does it? I've been consistent in writing these books. Me were over 2,000 videos on YouTube. Why? Because consistently I've been doing it. We call over the last 5 years, radio station, TV stations, consistently. You're building businesses. Sit down, we've been consistent in that. And to know, dear, now we are consistent. What are you consistent in? Is it only complaints? We would tell me, I know boys to one of the American home come. You're a taxi driver, Tembia, or you want any year, dashboard to soon you know, but when you won't found. Tembia and Koma would deny and you're progressive. We name the end of their tianity. We yes, I won't go any. Tiabrabona dachino enye sunsumo. The things that you are consistent in today, they are the very things that are creating your future. So what are you creating? What are you working on? What are you developing? What are you thinking about every day? What are you working on a normal day? And I will hear you home. Did you ye piano? Some fast also a dear beer will show home. A dear beer was sorry 24 hours and a dear I don't many ye and a sad and why and for how long? Sa no mano sebi and then that be a better do a brabum. So it's no magic. So if you see anybody who has become successful, it's because they be consistent in that thing. Consistently. They are getting knowledge, they are developing different mindset, they are developing skill set, they are producing something. They are getting results in that. That's why they are successful. And so you are not committed to anything, you are not consistent in anything. Therefore, your life, you will not find any success. To the moment I'll be decided, say, me so me person me come on him. The normal way na de bia me ho adwuma. It's just a matter of time. You will start to see success. It doesn't matter how many times that you fail in that one. So long as you are consistent in becoming better, producing something, working on something, you will become successful. And that those things will create your future. It's as simple as that. It's not magic. It's not anything. Just commit yourself to something significant and say that every day, every other day, I'm going to work on this thing. And you boys will say, oh, me kwa kodo kokofu, me kwa kodo nyadwa, me kwa kodo makufu. Every day, be a mekwa foam, me do be a 1 hour masamba fee. And I'm going to do it consistently. Anything that you're consistent in, those things are the very things that are creating the future that you are working on. And also the future just reflects what you've been consistent in. In the dear Ben, our producer, a normal Ben, what are you noted of? A normal Ben, what are the skill set? You've been consistent in acquiring those skill set. You know, shet here, Shemin, Nipano Pamayano, where a master. So was Tempia what machine, and being consistent, so tall, a year bow, so yare, so only dear. When say what they seen and this is a when I'm person yet tembiano, they are reliable in that. When you are consistent in something, you become reliable in that. And anything that we can be dependent on, that is the future that you're creating. So enti memfa abrabɔ no ni agro na pack your life na nyɛ wadwen sɛ me de ma nya visa menko. These are things that will make anybody successful wherever that you are. So the BB so and so, and you can be dependent on, and you are reliable, you're consistent. Consistency means that you have actually automated your life. It's an automation. 10 BI in himself, because the boy 11 year, or Hano away. Consistently. In himself, because the 10 BI was yadi. Unkono ene juma. 10 BI or Shishiska, or Fana Brabo Niagro. Sano mana kwasi eno na ebe mana yesonko efri ne nkrofo anase ne namfofo nti wadamfo adwen so bobo bra no hwe de ode ne mra ye ne opa akoda wo mra obeye te wo no tambia wo kwa adwuma mfa life ni agoro onye ska wo bo ho ban enye chaskele atem enye lotto asem. It's not gambling. And so you as a young man, you are gambling. That is something that you are consistent in. And gambling is luck. You cannot build your life on luck. You build your life on things that you can depend on, you can predict on, you can have control over. So, into your brand here, and yes, oh, na me papa ma heme, ampa or ma help, but ene, so who sa keys you as a follower, I can tell you. I can tell you, in your 20s, just be consistent. Find something to do consistently. Consistently, be intentional. Make kind book every day 1 hour, and I say make videos you consistently. Or you want to change your finances, consistently listen to financial information every day, 30 minutes, 1 hour, consistently. Do it for 5 years and see if your life will not change. Your finances will change drastically because your knowledge base will change and your behavior will change and the way you do things will change, and those things will change your finances. It's as simple as that. And baby, I will be an into so you have a baby call ya. Norma sebe why ye ne tambia aw ye wo dakrara ye frewa na wo ye se sa norma no ye norma papa no na ama sebe ene wa brabo no koso se nye norma papa enu ntina wa brabo wo bre ne mfa nkojo bia. It's as simple as that. The things that you are very consistent in, that you're doing, anything that you commit about 3 hours of your life every day, every other day, doing over the last 10 years, those are the things that you have mastered. And those are the things that your future have created your future. So, into we no we abrabo sa normal we trans na hwehwe. And this all show abrabo no na wani nye ho a. Just tell yourself, what have I been consistent in? You know my bear. And now I will trans out him say normal way there. Tembia we are na me. Nti me no tembia me pe bibia kan. Every day be a mind kind crown. Make kind article be an answer, make kind 1 page, be 2 pages. Now they make kind also may kind their best some brabo, may kind their best some sick as a bit my business ye, bit my any papa, the best some subine. And no, every day be at least 1 hour there, waiting me their kind be bisa, and a 10 be also me be it's some margin. To bones and oba be a me YouTube, me care me bobby be me this uncle mono. Sound no man and name home. To bones and no, Tembiano, what dream we a day? Drop. I feel bones a wish uncle for, and for 4 I'll bet him no man antipamo near generous uncle for almost so soon as I know many bino. To bones I feel none for 4 crowd or moon besessa. If he said what dream more a day, at it. I feel quite Juma, what him a Juma no, also yeno, won't find the agro. And the moment I won't forward Juma, wo yenu niagro na tembiano, if you are a behoo hono. Also on fried rice ton. Was it 6 o'clock be out of started? Your boss 6 o'clock, I will say be home. And tis out to me, yes, as about 6 to 10, and I will say you man 10 be away. Won't find Niagara. Who wants to brabo bessisa? It's as simple as that. Who was so good to Juma? The same work, who control you, I won't find Niagara. You're consistent. And that's how you change your life. And those things are the ones creating that future that you so desire. So, Abrabo, no. Sebe bese san ejina wa so ansesa so ejina wa so nti wona wo hihye sa da che no. And we are saying that those who are able to create that future, whatever that you are consistent in today, those are the very things that are creating that future that you so much looking up to. So enya de bia ehu bia sa o de wo ye ne no na ejire wo da che. And this wo da che ne be ya, and if you are promoting kura no it is the same thing no. So sorry na say wonnum nsuo onye hwe abrabono ana obone sa do bon senye kakra na obodi na ye week but obi a obo anse otimi nyini che bia na wo ahode no obekọ no na omo no ma bia da bia wo moye eno ntino mo wapomuden sa nyansani bia wo bibia da bia wo ye ena sebe de wonim nyansa so bibia da bia wo ye ntina ama nim nyansa nyanya me ne bo ne sa ndize wo bibina se wosua de nyansa fo wosua da bia obeye nyansani wo bibia esikafo ye de bia na so timi ye bi sa de ne bi da bia obeye sika ne bi de hiafo ye ne da bia no wo ye bia wo so be hia abrabon sa do ti wo study de hia ni na wo he ne life wa bon se no ma bi wo ha eda na di wo na brabom da bia onya sika wonim de ode beye party ode bebo obeye sika ne basa titem bia no because he's consistent in that anything na brabon te sa o sika ni so bon so onya sika na obo ho ban onfa ni nsem hunu ode koye adwuma na de sika ni bia dai abantina bo sika ni bia obi no so he's consistent in that and that really is your character. The things that you are consistent in, those are your character, and those are the things that are predicting that future that you so desire. So, baby, I'll be no. You bet my tracy, I don't was his yarn, your baby more, a behund in tia brabonnet, sir. Because a normal wash your hosu more weird tembiano, and no, and a into the old bokro no tembia, bones at tembiano brabonin yet. We try contempo tembia, you are consistent in that. Tembia brabon nye but we obi a woni bre wo kanokre wo nsi yo wabamu mu tembia pese wo ko nim bo so wo so brabon na ede na ekonini sana braboti o edi sana ma we no trase a na wo se wabrabon nkoyi a wo betima biebiem wo se no ma we ni ntina ma brabon nye den enkoyi endi se mi jai sa no ma we ma brabon bekoyi wo ha tembia wo je achinye because when you bibia one all my one wano no kura nsi kura no wakajo ze odi ontimi nyewu nti bo say he's been consistent in that timo say tambia baby otia no tie na brabo no nkoso cause tambia no wo ka bibia bo say no na wo but ubo so a wano nsi ye kura no se basta me kwa akoye tisa ni paro bo say tambia na brabo ye dai e koso nti brabo no sebe wo nsam na wo na wo ankasa na wo your friends wo tusa no anaze wo bo kwan no ndi se wo didi agora ankoyi a memfa nkwohye obi a obi se Ghana de mo bra nya no kore. These are the tools of success. If you know these things, you can be successful wherever you are, and you can be successful far easier or your my democracy baby bebre. These are tools. Obi a we consistent be anabamu muntemza. And you can be consistent by putting yourself in a regiment, in a routine. Put yourself in a routine, in a regiment. Do bonds at time be a timetable be. Maybe I'm sorry, I'm up 5 o'clock. Me sorry 4 o'clock. Me sorry 6. Me sorry 6 at the first 2 hours. No, it be a way na me was a me. The next 3 hours no way no was a me. Me quite juma. Be a de me quite juma. Bobby have 6. I'm about when was a me. And do was that daily routine. I feel no create a weekly routine. And some by a monthly routine. And when you're a monthly routine, you have a year routine. And your just our routine, our creating, I bet you normal we are consistent in. And you as how no one nature wa brabo no baby day. Echo. And you bet my shasha sad no. Ama sebe usika sem, wawari sem, wuma sem, wajuma se will be. If you put them in those routines, you will be successful. Because then you become consistent in that. To be if you're a creator of anything, put yourself in a regiment, in a structure. Systematize your life so that you can be consistent. Automate your life. Put your life in structure. So when I'm following 100%, I'm following 50%, you are far better than many people. The reason many people are not successful with their goals, with their dreams, with their lives is because they are not consistent in anything. Ochina wo ye we ade cheno akoye we bibia ode be chene se bia no digidi na ochene de obeyo emu ye den pe bonse na wakoto na waboto na wajai manfo oje fanse abonse na wakodi akire okono ye pem ne ba ko pe na wira san ho no asa kofie. So you can't depend on him, you can't count on him, and that's why he's not successful. Anybody who is consistent in anything, that person is successful in whatever thing that you're doing, good or bad. good or bad. So my name is Kwabena Bendako. Today we are talking about creating your future. Until we are brand here, you can create that future. Don't be scared. The future is in your hands. Wona wo create that future no. It is said here welcome me shan na me maame wo eti baby no mo ye kura you know mpotoyoa kula aha no mo ye kula you know potoyoa ne hinane sa no man mo di to mo bobo ayina friends say clay na mo bobo no round sa no man friend kneeling no mo yi mo na free no dey to machine so wono na e create in this potoyoa no ya or you're trading into a time machine is about some was a 5 minutes, you know, or yeah, I don't know what the chain be at TF, so no, they're cut. One hour, you are you, 1 hour, she's our brabon. Men for sure be a 1 hour, open say you could also open so yeah, the open so be and one could have. So you are the architect of your life. Never forget that. So if you waste your life, if you're not happy with where your life is, don't blame anybody. It's you. It's you. And the more I bet you to say me. And I make sure Abra boy, and I don't know. That's why people who succeed, that's how they think. They don't leave things to chances. But you have left a lot of things to chances. You're just hoping and wishing, say, it doesn't work like that. You have to be intentional, you have to be consistent, and you have to mold your life to the kind that you want. Think like that. In this way, you'll be a feeling say why you're late to Abraboy is because you were not intentional about you living your own life. You were waiting for somebody to create that life for you. And that's why you have delayed. To a china boss also at the channel what form, be big to a bit 2 albums and now we're at home, or bamboo, while Korea also be a drugstore. Oko bisa shop me and say young farmer until Ababu, so person be a drugstore. Say drugstore now person will be a dear, Ubisa shop on me and Sana away, ya still could be. Copete will be never Tom no ribisiso. Nashasi, which I was at be a drugstore. Bibi a person you will use piano. Level now person is only be a chassis or baby. And be consistent in that, and you'll be successful. And you'll be successful. So, Bibi a person you be a. Obi there be taking a fake no timia is successful. But obi a woni obi a. Woni ofa woni maame woni so bi a wo push you up. The just a one out in winter so the nam. In tibia wo there be 10 years, but still you will still build it, you know, because it's you. The very things that you're consistent in, nobody can stop you. Bibi a pese osua bibi a pese o hihye bia no. Wo pese wo ye nko ade a, no one can stop you but you. A man for betima srew, a man for betima do home, in secro, a man for betima trail, and fahon. Are you determined enough? Then be consistent in that. And eventually, once you will achieve that. And that's life. That's life. So you can't just give up just because you met oppositions and challenges. You can't just give up and you can't just take care of yourself. Oh, my ye beside and ye intimidate my bamabu. And then I just open so bedi. So be consistent. Nti say o pese onya sa da ache na e ka jo say wontimi nya ne ba kope na wonya da bia wi abo sebe ensu amu na wo wa dwen say obey obey and bibia wani abre a obey na wo no wani abre a pese oye na hwe ntimi mu abamu no. That's where your greatness is. That is where your greatness is. Because me start to say me use Facebook. This was like 2010. Now me trade. Me kind young boys be a no more secondary school no more tablet stress rame. To mo kra na catch him say there's something called Facebook. I created a group for them. And I'm person come chiro mo bibi. Acho. And about catch said there's something called Facebook. To mo suggest say oh you can even use Facebook. And we could use Facebook. And then I'm a trade and they were joining it. Later and I'm Facebook videos by and I'm started sending me videos. I was not a media man. Because the first time I call radio station was Kumasi, we take FM near campus, and I yonko back on or Saturday programs be, and now Kasi and Metro topic some of this political. Yes, I was very far from the media, but Facebook buy a video. I mean, I was writing a lot until video buy and I'm saying the maybe to me phone. They said my phone yeah me use yeah the baby in America. Then I will load them on YouTube. Little did I know, say, if you're consistent in anything. Because I brand about send me message also me but so videos now you know. YouTube no be an hell until then I still there. And I'm saying you be no was hell. Me na I'm talking to myself, not you. And any partner here and answer no. It's just a formula of success that if you're consistent in anything, you become successful. So within 2 years, from I think 17 or 18, within 2 years, now my year over, I was doing 2 videos a day. And opinion numere. How many people were watching it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did it matter? No. Because you just have to be consistent in that which you want to do. That's all. To consistently. Yes, and I COVID by from 2018 to 2020, COVID by. And still na me cover for videos in the brain. Two bonds or channel as well. Those that are 4 years or beyond, 7 years on YouTube, particularly. And a lot of them I'm cover for. And I'm share Madam for the in kind will be me book perspective. And my guy about my Madam for Balco and what our channel also. Richard. Also, Madam for the in kind of pay or pursue your program being team per se. Ye share no. Ye share no, I made me book or book. I'm a trainer. Yes, will be. Yeah, I just wrote the book. And I was just, I wrote the book. Just have to be consistent. That's it. Based on experiences, no normal yes, I just put them in a book. Many book only be my audio and courage. There's a perspective how to develop the mindset to start and build a business. So let's meet on the studio on Sunday. I'm say sharp. You because of videos now I'm here back to back. Over 1,000 videos and I'm here before say you studio no. Because any question be or baby say any book or na match any normal be brama no. Any normal ya komo ade dead there. Questions will be no. I didn't have to struggle. Why? Because of your consistency. They make you. To be a question almost adultery. That's it. And from there, a lot of things have come up and have come out of it. And that's why we continue. So, in T7, Bibi awe biara, men chance will be babo abaso. Then when he has to be babo abaso and san away. Man in you are coming, say, meye. Yeah. It's as simple as that. And perspective, you have thousands. You have over 10,000. All right? Yes. Be consistent. And this will be so on sa. No, I don't coach around sana what me aye. When will be our best on sa. When will be obedu any makwaka me benye na momo anwa. Your consistency will take you there. Bo ha your boni papa dia. Obeko sesia. If you also so your boy papa dia obi any no. But who papa no your consistency. Your ability to go when nobody else is pushing you. Your ability to go when nobody else is pushing you. That is your key to success. So consistency will make you successful. So just be consistent. Continue. Be consistent. That's what I know. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on anything. Just be consistent. Be reliable. We say that's spirituality. I'm talking of consistency. If you believe your spirituality will make you successful, I don't have problem with that. But have you become successful? Because you're not reliable. You're not consistent. BBC how the question bonsam. The one who is consistent will beat you. Who is looking for somebody to give you favor. So this life is not spirit to be a money I catch them was Africa had the BBH with BBI spirit. They sorry, when says so by yet they also you doing so cobompa and Yamina Bessasa Diamond, but I want to also sano. You could tell no to 2 years or Abraham never could him. So what I say, sir, I don't know him. To the transcendent and spirituality, ask relevant questions. Everything does not have to be religion and spirit. You're talking of consistency, how to create your life, how to create that future. And so if you talk with you of spirit, then your character should reflect it. What I say? Your character is not true, their spirit. Spirit, and you are the spirit, the psyche, the knowledge that you possess, the things, the truth that you understand. It's not you try. What do you call spirituality, even? You know. So, yeah, the boss and the baby for Frabe Bomani Aseno. To boss and age, ABC Pneumonia market type. We are talking of intellectual prowess. Okay, we are talking life. The most successful, they think differently. That's why they're successful. They think differently. Your success in life is directly contingent on how you think. And how you think reflects the knowledge that you possess. Okay? It's the knowledge that you possess. It's not all the other things that people are trying to confuse you. And in Africa, we have left the knowledge part. And we are arguing on unnecessary things. So thank you very much. And so create your own future. Stay positive. Stay positive. Stay positive. Don't just be paranoid, be negative, and be preaching negativity all the time. Ghana de Don't be paranoid. Those who are able to create that future are positive people. They look at the good side of things. That's why they create. That's why they don't give up. If you're very negative, it's likely that you're struggling in this life, because then you will not try at all, because you are immobilized by your paranoia. Okay, so be positive. Stay at the positive side of life. Bibia no hwed de wo mu a eye na fa no kɔ na bedru echiri. Uta hwed de enye te se de enye ha no a woni nipa ne kasa ya de enye no ka kire wo. Woni ni discuss business idea na no ka kire de ntie enye yi. Won kan kire wo se kwasi yenko try kura. Just oni akukudro oni mo ho. Nti stay positive and find valuable people to work with. Find good people to work with. To create that future, find good people. Network with great minds. And find your talent, develop it. And add value to whatever that you do. Timidende kwa no benda ako. Ene kakra mekano no nti. Nya de se meche bebre wa ha. Nti so peso join ya. Wetimi abaha no abeka kakra bi. Oba menche. Oba woka 2 minutes bia na waja ina obi so ato aso. So ane to person joining na ka bibia no joining no ka bibi. Ane nti I can accept some few people to talk, but oba menche uboso kakra bia da okọ bebo ayina. So the sanity I know bisu kan was sanity. Nti yep. Okay, kasa over.
Sharp.
Hello?
Papa. Hello.
Bajo kasa. Fozu.
Papa, good evening. Dada. Sabi. Fozu niyo.
Hello. Yes, kasa.
Papa, good evening.
Good evening, Fozu.
Dada, pacha pom ti say bibi abako bia.
Fozu wo bia say.
Dada me show. Wa ko na. Dada me show pa we die. Emre yemra ne kapa say emre ya hwe kwan say wo baba. I think say man sane message na ma Jonathan money much me na say emre wo mo de amra. Ewie yeso ye bu adwuma saa ye be life ye bo ho dewuru saa say adwuma pa wo ye no. I say 3 days or 4 days wo commerce TV na go to abata no for fire wanam so wo be ye wo sika sami yi sente busua no ne kase no kita awofo no bia na se dia awofo no bi o ma na menyinfo no ya dan wa agane ade wo chekere ya ante wie yeso ye tua so ya o tape na ya tua so dada ya misrawo
okay
pass ai nyoma wodi feed no wo feed good food pa aduana wodi ma nutrients vitamins A, B, C, D ni na wodi ma yen
sanity
papa yes ye ni bibia ye betumi aka kira se ye da wase pa se ye hia wo na ugusu a Would this annual me, would the chakwa? Sano me, amanfo for consultation, Kurana, Sika Moji, so we be a wakum. What dance a ye deeper and say, Yen she will be a what is the same, Mr. Obenda, I could say the oka Mpuntu Juma and an Mpuntu Abrabo or the Chilbinu. Na said ya wo ye man so say ye nyankro mako be 10 or many more 20 no mo ishe mebu no nkran saa papa nti ye da wasi de o kire se se abrabo enje abrabo yi babo na hyehyɛ wa hyehyɛ wo de se se wo si wo dan hwɛ wa ho ɔden ho na si wo dan wo hwɛ wa ho ɔden wo botum wasi 3 rooms si 2 rooms si man hwɛ mo bi de ho na mo wa hwɛ mo wa ho ɔden botum na ye wa ejapa o ti se ya wo de sa asam papa wo de man se ya amfa sa asam wo yi a di asam bi no yankofa wo kyerɛ ya kwampa me afaso sa abrabɔ no nyɛ sɛ obotu kwan akɔ baabi nko ana wo ye die baba ana so sɛ ebi obakɔ de bɛhyɛ sunsun bi na ɔde sika babra ɔnan me yɛmfe yɛ ne nto sɛ yɛkɔ baabi a ebi a wo ye sunsun sɛ hɔ na ye die fi sɛ wo pɛ ye die na wo pa ho tonko ade a hye biribi tutu sika sɛm yie gomodin wo ya branch a ma wani nda hɔ ma bet ja loto ne twa ja football na wahwehwe no wa brabo no onkoye saa no me a wodi ku ya wirie mi wo boy a pande papa wo mma ya
Fosu
dada ya che mami
obete
weda ase ya che
2 minutes
ya che fi na masmo
okay adaka break asa
Mr. Ben Metia what you feeling na we because for security reason to fire p said here men kasa p na de me kan say atiefo ni nyina no muntie de Mr. Ben kan no na yetie na aboa bebrebe na bigiri se ntie na nkyerɛkyerɛ ekɔ akyira Ghana meka sɛ krono so kra bete krono ankasa so bete e sɛ dodo na ankasa e de niam akyekyere mu ho bebrebe de niam akyekyere mu adwene na aye nie nti no ama dodo na ɛyɛ niam ayɛ mfata e di bɔne bebrebe na sɛ yɛte na nkyerɛkyerɛ na se amegyiri sɛ ɛbɛboa bebrebe ɛbɛboa ɔman no krono ankasa ɛso bete sɛ wohwɛ Mr. Obian kasa bebrebe moko back na moko tie ne videos ne bebrebe ahwe me say akra no uncompleted buildings bebrebe ho because of adwene a ye nie ntie ye laki ne ma bebrebe de ye ntim na ye de akyekyere ho na the next ne so se ebuye nua ana se ye bone ye ne ma bebrebe na ye de recover ana me he de hu se the missing kanefa na make us for security reason to men can bebrebe omo eso hwe a me wo hwe me pictures ya ma akose Canada ba me Ghana to see utie ne nsema o kan bia na me ka se eno ane kra na panyini ba ko ka kire me se na Mr. Obin so ntino Western region wo ba bi wa ka start rubber start was ne car kra na obeden obeton me kakra me ameka na mama obi abeka bi no na me yisu Camry wo mo Toyota Camry new one na bi meka say double sunroof no na omo Toyota for kro mo nya ebiem ma salon ka mo nya ebiem na me ton ba na my worried de me dey kama but me tietie Mr. Obin na me hu say ada na me worried was so me jaka ni mo na mana ade amana kono ntino Mr. Obin we dey keep it up da se bebrebe adwumapa obon ye da se bebrebe ama ye na ne ma akyekyere ye nyina na ye hu se tete ne ma bebrebe enipa bebrebe ti ase me giri se de me kan na be ma ne ma krono ne ma basa ewuo basa nyina so bete ewuo basa ba bia ye nduru ye forso se pese ye duru ye twemu too much ekunye ba bia nya se ye sika kose ye sika akwa kose enima be so say government workers twumu de wontimi nye na wo ye odi sika na o so sika no mo dwene say dan na o so kosie no dimrika no akwa loke ontimi nya 60 years Mr. Obi on church na ebo bebrebe 60 years or retire na na scan e kakwa maintenance nti maintenance na ne ayam hihye na ode awu bebrebe nti wo hwe 62 years 60 years na nkofo ko obefo so a ne lifetime on gina ni da bottle water kra ontimi no be refill no obeye refill so nti na on church na meka say boa ni boa ye bebrebe boa bebrebe because Ghana na ye complaining say na akatua ni sha akatua eswade na nso no megiri say o start sa say de wo kan 20s 30s na unya sa adwene we a megiri say unru 40 years na on ka say akatua ni sha because what start your business bi na support kakra Mr. Obimen Kasepi major na obi nso aba ka sento de wase ehwe why
Yes, sir.
yes sir
Yes.
yo nice
Okay. Puppy shoes.
Yeah, hello, Daddy. Good evening.
Good evening, Papi.
Yeah, and I know my Danny puppy shoes, no.
Whoa.
When my Danny puppy shoes, yeah, easy. Me tea win chair, last year I started tea, but and I was winter, and then I could be boutique, as you say, myself be a boutique, I be a barbing shop, be 2 weeks in here, myself be a barbing shop. And come tea win there, I think it's easy, anka. Most capa, I mean, she then you buy me pay Juma, and I'm here, many so down. Me pɛ adwuma menti wo nkyɛn ka meti wo kyɛ a anka bɛboa me sɛ nka mo sika paa nka manya kra me wo bitik bɛyɛ 5 anaa ayi paa because na akwantu wo mani so paa nti connection mafo adi me sika over billions ɔmadi nti sɛ nka me de hyɛ ka me de hyɛ adwuma wie ma sɛ ka mo sika paa ka wo sika nti me sɛ no wo pictures ni sɛ me store no picture na me try no hu ni ti bobo nti oban for ba na hwan na ro pani am sim papa no obi an gotie ni Mr. Obenda ko nti sa na nsin ya dem bie say wo pictures ne bobo bebre on ba mu sam say papa no obi an gotie no ye fe na Obenda ko yeah me nyini bebre mo 20s but o me obi a me pedjuma many da ho yeah me family in 20 paso because me mabusa phone na wa bo chire but na me pese me from so akọ ba na me pese me fa adawe na meko no ma betimeni na mo but me tie wo no and the kramenya UK me say there be say smart me say there be menko adawa me na wu me say menko tama na me hwehwe na enyamba afina be yewe ti ma shiska pa me tie wo dia nka say no ka me wo menim but I think say me plan nti man me kwa mama don so be frel o frel pa wata no kasa Tano kasa me so on fro no new nkomo. We are very good man. Obe boa. Like obe boa na maneti manya. Do obe so ye bia obe timaye. Ntino. Me so me plan say how nti de bia me tie wo dia me sorry no papa. Only nipa first person. It doesn't make YouTube no ma ko tie o. Sa nti me so me ko no bi so aba. Me that's part.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow. Yeah, papi ya free so papi ya dance. Skoba.
Eja.
Yes sir.
Ajo.
You also.
Acho bibi aboko.
Go chief.
Yeah, that's it. Nsɛm no deɛ bebree na metie wo na me recommend wo nso wokae sɛ Samuel bi frɛ wo sɛ watwerɛ book sɛ wokae a ɔno ani a book bi on freelancers obi a wopɛ sɛ woyɛ wayi so I did like a manual for freelancers said you to how you do a marketing plan. I think sɛ me frɛ wo ɛma wo kyerɛkyerɛ me kwan wo refi akyɛ nipa ne dɔɔso but I want to say some few things and then I was happy say now we can consistency ho asɛm. For me consistency is better than intensity and one thing I've seen with our people they say they think that they can replace consistency with intensity and he said every day. When I used to work at a financial service, investment fund.
Okay.
I'll make sure that I'll go to work very early. Every day I'll read 15 pages. That was my target.
Wow.
Until before 8 when work starts. Into consistency every day. It's better than say what I say be the 1 month
We're
in
trying
the
to
books
widen
in no. So I was so happy when you touched on that. We don't know how to be consistent. And you know, sir, you cannot be consistent if you are not disciplined. You cannot be consistent if you are not disciplined. You see, a lot of us feel say life, it's like a idea you can use fertilizer. So using fertilizer probably make you intense. But consistency, the little drops of effort to know. That is what will make the mighty ocean. Into right. Now I was so happy you brought it. Obu also was starting a business. And need to cry na metro say book no. Obu also ye freelancing or ye no a business. Hey, and some kind we ye on kind we YouTube on kohwe. Books ni mato bebre me komo ha mato.
Wow.
Me kind books one kind seminar one ma. Because the person doesn't know the effect of the little compound effect, little, no. And you're more important. The smaller part of the whole is more than the bigger part. What do you say? So consistency is important. It's better than intensity. Even and it is cultural. We share a culture anymore. Families will never get connected to each other until so be able. So we value culturally, say a befro weekly at saying onye do who dia and now who kowari dia will be up so show up. So we culturally we are engineered to think like intensity is more better. Meanwhile, consistency, little effort to nank no important. And I'll encourage Yaba platform say, I can tell you, I left my work last month. And I'm this somebody whose net is more than 12,000. But I know, say, where I want to start from, no, the legacy is better than salary. Legacy. Mr. Obinda Kumiye sure says, you be a juma by 10 o'clock in a beer. Thursday, we hear live at 10. We say me could do a charm juma. But because you have the freedom of your time and everything, you decide. And people don't know, say, having freedom and control over your time is a big leverage. So we be tie di Obinda kun kana di bibe juma. In the long term, we be more than say, salary neso na ba. And one thing I've also seen is it's not even about making money. It's about how to even manage and multiply the money. It's not even about making money. Making money there in Ghana, where there is a problem, say who was skilled, be making money. It is easy to make money.
That's right.
But how do you manage
what you have made?
And kunde bia oba ha oka consistency uye win usua win wa ba ha obi data by now or they share date rational last week went me ahe no or they call share date ratio obi onso a commode comedy bia wo year no 15 years obi obetimi afro no series na omo ye wa Adom FM no Natalia or Suzanne, because she's saying, Simhunusa. And you open that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
But that was it. Now, I think Uti again, young people, no. Oh, my woman, I see a baby. Now, I mean, say, out of this, you make millionaires out of us. I mean,
that's right.
I'll get in touch and then we'll talk more.
Get in touch, please.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I will do that.
Very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Okay, that's Koba.
Thank you.
Mercy, Kasa. Mercy.
Yeah, me Pacho. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mercy.
Yeah, please, how are you doing?
No bad.
Yeah, I think today is my first day of joining your life. I have not uh, joined before, but I think I've come across your videos on TikTok, but haven't
Okay.
joined your life before.
Yes. Okay.
So the little time I spent with you, I have seen that yes, if I continue to listen to you, it will make a big difference in my life.
Wow.
But right now, there are a lot of questions that I've been looking for someone to ask or
Okay.
to just put me through and help me out. But I'm not
Okay.
getting anyone who is thinking along the same line with me.
Mm.
But I'm so glad that today I'm here.
Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
my concern now is that I'm a single mom of 3.
Okay.
Actually, I have 5 people I'm taking care of.
Mm-hmm.
I do business. I also
Okay.
work. But
Mm.
a few months ago, I decided to stop the work because it was taking a whole lot of my time, not
Okay.
having time to do other things, and it
Okay.
is not yielding a lot.
Mm.
So I decided to stop and focus on one product that I've been selling.
Yeah.
But just few weeks ago, I just called my elderly son and I told him to take a pen and paper and write down all the expenses we do in this house. I realized
Yeah.
that I spend 7,000 every month.
Okay.
But my salary and the business I do, it's not even up to that amount. So since
Okay.
then, it has given me some concern. I've been
Mm.
thinking, if my expenses is up to that, whilst my income is less than that, what do I do?
Mm-hmm.
And if I want to reduce the expenses to, then meaning that maybe we'll have to eat a day, once a day,
Mm.
or
Okay.
some amenities or basic needs, I will not provide it if I want to
Mm.
reduce the expenses. So
Yeah.
if I can't reduce the expenses, what do? I have to increase my income.
Yeah.
And where the concern now is that I am a person that I love to think, I love to brainstorm. So I
Mm.
have a lot of ideas in my mind,
Okay.
but choosing one of it now and focus on it is my challenge.
Mm. Wow.
There's the fear that if I do
Mm-hmm.
this, what if it doesn't succeed?
Yeah.
If I start this, what if it doesn't go well? And the
Mm.
little money that I have is going to go waste.
Yes.
You get the point. So it
Yes.
has been a burden on my heart for some
Mm.
weeks now, trying to
Okay.
look for what to do so that I can increase my income. At least if I'm getting 10,000 a month, I'll be okay.
Mm. Mm.
Then I will know that I'm living life or I'm making life. But if I'm earning less than 10,000 and I'm
Mm.
spending 7,000 plus every month, then I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm here for help,
Mm.
please.
Okay. All right. I think what you say which means that you are borrowing to support it. Does that make sense?
Actually, I'm not borrowing. Like,
Mm.
how do I say it? I had some money from a source
Mm-hmm.
some years back. So
Okay.
I was really worried that the money has gone, like almost
Mm-hmm.
100,000 Ghana cedis. It's the
Okay.
what is left is not even up to 2,000.
Because you
So I
support
realized
that.
you said
You
what?
support from that.
But at first, I thought I was fine. I thought the business I was doing was okay and everything was fine until
Mm-hmm.
I calculated the expenses. Then I now realized
Yeah.
that, okay, if I'm spending 7,000 every month, meaning that 7,000 times a year is almost
Yeah.
100,000 Ghana cedis. So meaning that
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
money, because at first I was worried that how come this money have just vanished
Yeah.
without nothing.
Mm.
So I realized
Okay.
that no, then it is the expenses that has really drained the money.
That's
And
right.
since then,
Yes.
I've been looking for a way out to make sure that
Okay.
I establish something that can be giving me consistent money, passive
Okay.
income, that I know
Yeah.
that on daily basis I'm making money.
Okay. But you said you work and there's another thing that you do. What is that
Yeah,
thing?
I stopped the work. I stopped the
But so
work.
what do you do now?
I have a product that I import from China, and
Mm-hmm.
that product I've been selling it for so many
Mm.
years now. But I sell it when I don't have money with me. I'll just go do some adverts. When I get
Mm.
customer, I sell and get money. But I realize that no, I need to
Mm-hmm.
take it serious. I
Okay.
need to
So so
make.
what makes income for you now?
There is only that product I'm selling.
Okay. So then if it's good, if there is demand for it, then do it on a large scale if you want.
Okay.
Because you have expertise in it, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So once you have expertise in it, it means that you can minimize your mistakes.
Yes.
Yes. So if I'm doing 10,000, I will try and do 20,000 or more from that business because I understand
Okay.
it. I have connection. I know how to bring it. I know how to market it. So I will do that one at least to cover the income that I need.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once it's there, then you don't have to
Yeah,
go and try
okay.
another one.
Okay, the business is the product is okay, but I want something virtual, something tangible, because it's just a product for
Yes.
how do I say
But
it? It's
but
not
there is
something
demand
I
for
can.
it.
Yeah, there is demand for it.
If there is demand, then you do that.
Okay, sir.
If there is demand, unless you want to add other things, then you can add selling water. You can start selling food, things that people need. When you want income, you don't go into production. When
Yeah.
you need money for survival, you pick what is available and sell it for the money than going to spend time to produce before you sell, especially things that will take you some amount of time and money. Because now you have to at least make 10,000, which means you have to make at least you said that you need 7,000. What you're making is not up to that, which means the
Yes, sir.
difference you must have a way to make that one every month
Yes.
so that you can keep yourself and your children without relying on another person. And so I will fall on the ones that I know, expand that, and if you have to add other things, I will try them bit by bit. But the one that I have leverage, experience, exposure in it, that one you can minimize your errors. So I will explore
Yes.
that one whilst I try other things. And other things that you want to try, you can have a lot of ideas, but don't be afraid of making mistakes. And that's why you don't go in with everything that you have. Anything
Okay.
that if you put yourself in a situation where if you didn't have anything, why would you start?
Okay.
Yes, if you didn't have anybody to give you money, why would you start? I mean, people can even start selling sachet, because the thing is, you managing what comes where. It's not
Okay.
how big you not wanting to fail. For failure, it's just part of the game. But if you started from the base that you have, you'll be able to sustain the failure and grow from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because your sister or somebody else, even people who sell, the banana and oranges that you see on table or on their
Yeah.
head. Some of them go home with maybe 20 cedis, 50 cedis, 100 cedis a day.
Okay.
A lot of them, their problem is not so much the income. Their problem is being able to manage what they make consistently.
Yes,
So it doesn't have to be any serious idea. It could be anything that anybody does. But the difference it will be in how you manage the resources that come.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we have a lot of videos on YouTube. Maybe spend some time where some of them ideas will come.
Yes, sir. Please, what's the
Yeah.
handle?
Obendako.
Okay.
Yeah. Obendako. But
Thank you
stay
very much,
positive.
sir.
Stay positive, stay strong. Your children need you. But it's something that
Yes.
it's a good thing that you are tracking the money. It's a good thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So once you are tracking, now you know where the money goes. And you know that you have to make more in order to sustain the family. So you take that step one time.
Okay.
One step at a time. And I think it will be okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. All right. Okay. So Morty.
Yes, yes, daddy.
Morty drinks.
Yes, daddy.
That's just a also.
And it's running in the doors. It is
Sanity.
and it's running in the doors. Be na yɛdeɛ bɛka kyerɛ sɛ mene mfosuni dwom na ɛa na yɛdeɛ yɛ woboa woba no bɛde Ghana bɛto fam anaasɛ wobɛka nkasɛ sɛ deɛ
What am I on Pharisee for? No. Nice.
yɛde mfosu mu Yeah, oba be kan nsem bi dia ye ntwema okora ye ntwema okora ye ntiase
I don't know.
Yes. And madam for Bako, I've started this because of teachings near in into my starting fruit juice joint to be a me and kakana. Oh, yeah, about say, and as Obaha who says a new patronize and all those things, and they were talking about consistency and I will come once in ye. And I say, oh, yeah, no, can I say, San Wadrio, and then me books with Chireno. I say, hey, Nam say, I so I was there by any pen who had it.
Ane, onigidi.
I mean, onigidi. Mr. Debbie, and I'm catching say Debbie, Mr. Ben catching say you have to be consistent and always be in the game.
That's right.
What you say? You're macro not now.
Ane.
Because unim dad, you over better kesi any beba.
That.
Debbie out that now. Just who the jarry no cut now.
That.
Jarry. No cut now.
Sure.
The basin in your and your wasem. Then continue learning on what you are doing. She had your way and would read the books on it. Anything you know, maybe say I'm show video. In a show video we are the may then I will read or learn something about it.
Search on it, yeah.
Yes. So that I know what is going. No
right.
Because me too me nya juma ba ko me printing kakra me ton me craft stance free China ba and I'm say fruit juice. And this is as a omobo me ti fruit juice no din sa.
Na auto we way. Video.
I want me graduate in Duro.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Just graduated through. Oh, it's as you say, you have to learn on what you are doing. Be consistent. Follow your mentor. As someone can be because I put everything. Also, the lady can you catch us? We should track the money. I tracked it, and I mean, who said no? Misika no, I said the minya printing mono and a perform because a lot of people have come into the game. And I decided to say something else. And you know, me and who says can a free printing move and who form emboame. I feel a craft on it. What have been like not done into what? What is and I'm saying no, Scanish. It's not I'm not using it for anything, but it's Scanish. And me starting with the fruit juice back on before you got the man, things have been okay.
That's right. Because what
yes, now at least it's not over, but it's okay because you can settle certain things. And for pressure, maybe in and I believe says at the end grow, my money is growing.
That's right.
And I'm really concentrating on it and making sure say minya several centers it will work perfectly.
That's right.
What you say? So until the watch videos, I have your books, I have resilience, I have unlimited opportunities, I have African advantage, I have all of them there.
Wow.
It work around me and once me be able to na me kind. And the omuba, who did the beer kind Mr. Obe? I mean, guy will come to Mr. Obemba. And I'm saying, on I say. Because there are a lot of things we have used money for certain things but now no you're regaining our consciousness and
that's right.
we now my own online boy you go to your life soon because my own can because my own that be a mount for your nimunya form. Masa,
that's right.
One also when you see Catana Ukrum, Untra Masa, and I joke, and ye free Suzu Yasima by you. First year, Suzu Yasi. Yeah, Trace a BB, Yami baby, a sort of fancy, and send me a river say Annie was here.
Yeah.
What you say? Ama that kind of confidence I am in the Nyamisha Bibre. Now books no de churogum yes you be kayama.
Mate.
No de churogum you be kayama. Medasi Bibre
So that's it.
Nyamisha. Me
Thank
am
you,
a
sir.
friend personally near the incomo.
Okay. Moti. You know, that's a good example for all of us. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's Bibre.
Yeah. So that's
All right.
bye. Ejo. Jowa. Otemega. Hello? Mm-hmm. Adrian?
Yeah, legend.
Yes, sir.
I salute you, sir.
I salute the boss.
Yes, sir. Ata
Are.
oba ya bedu. Na obi
Sir.
anu ono wa nante no magu asida. Ebi
Now
si
where they?
Canada. Leta boko pa sharp. Asunje o manim,
Okay.
odo o manim.
That.
Na nimdie ni nyansa kutawo. Na obi anu wa odo ho to so a hia ba na fie. Ebi ni
Hey.
wiase. Ya hu ntem se odo mka se wonu ne kura ne nkwa no. Obi nkosi kanche je se onamo wo be nda akoso.
Hey.
Leta wa ya
Adrian.
de. Leta. Abaso de dos mu. Na ye
Sir.
nyina me Germany nyina e woso nyina ma happy birthday kese pa legend wa konkode ama o my Ghana ama iso bi wa bruche ye mfa no biem ama komu firo manim ye ekọ ama sunje se enche Ghana se de bebra bi kan na enche o de phone to obi betwuma kọ iso obi ani abri adwuma obi ani apene ne de obi hwe obi de obi a pene de ama ono so no ho atọ no ya
Yes,
konkwaso
sir.
ma che ya
Yeah.
tiensemfo ache sebi ne ya tie hurodo dasma che ene nyame se ache ana kwa hana be yi ache se ne yide nda ye huna no na me sure se tete no wo be ye be fa okonkwaso mu na wani waba biem tiefo ye aba
Sir.
biem no ya waba mu ye ni ate na ma ye hu asane ye na ma sika kuta ye hu de de ye first nya ya nke ye ko pevisa but wa ma si ni pa bi be wo so nyina wo prichi ye na won ka se wo de ye kwa heavy wo chiri sika kwan sika kwan no so wo ni bia ana be ko burinsan dim no wo ma nipa wo nya bia wo nko burinsan dim be ko heavy no to wo kire na kwan data we de be ka
Eji.
ase be ka kire wa no se nko den na ye de ta wachi ba meta wachi ade a waya ma me
Mate.
ni mabusia na waya ma na nya me nko awu obi egusi nipa more than 300 and something data enka fa wan ke bompa yo but ye be soro na de be che no esi obi wo adwuma ye eguso obi ne ho an sebi woni bibiye o obi ani aba ne ho so afa wan ye wo so sebi nka ade be che na nke ekope ye be se ekope adwuma but am ye hu se da bi ye wo so obi ani abre ye ne de wo so apa wo pa kwa ani abre onim se wan sevi yi da chi bi ne ho be kire no legend nipa no do asem be ka che se nyina ye da wase Ghana so da wase abibiman so da wase ye da wase so wa ma yo ho atoye na ma se bi ye na ma hu si ye ni nipa tutu ne nam ye ni nyame kese ne nam legend be so cha mo mi mame na che mi
Yeah.
mu nyina mame be da se nipa no do so be da se
Eji. Yeah, that's it.
yo kuma
You
se
came
da bi
yourself.
ye se
Catch
da
your boss every channel.
obu abedu o discover du obi no na le tere magu ase da that wo ba adwuma o ma bi ni me kasa o China wo say wow that na ho bra so wo kasa kwa nche say yes wo di tumi bi a hye ni mu me se nche wo be hye obi no wabra no ho ase a na nye sofo ne preach no na ye wa obi o de say wo ti bia wo kasa boko that any pandos me kasa ha wa ba medu me data me da se legend me
And
da se
Frizo. Eji, that's it. All right. Who is here? Let me see. D Kasa. D.
Mr. Obendako, good evening once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
For
madam.
meeting you for the past 3 years has really helped me. And I've been
Wow.
following you. I had mistakes in my marriage from the beginning of the marriage. There was no plan. But up till now, like me learning from you, I've learned a lot. And and I'm able to do things that have helped me. But I have a spouse who is not helping me to achieve my aim in life. Only obiti like only plans. Ubusana say, what are our plans? What are our visions? Say like yeah, 3 years or 2 years target. This is what we are focusing on, only be. But we have time for unnecessary things like staying with friends, having side chicks, and having time to drink and having time to stay outside for long. But we need time for the home to plan. So such situation that I find myself, and it's 11 years, and I keep on trying to cope with it, but I don't know what to do again. I bring people on board to explain things to him because it's like when I talk, it doesn't work. So I don't know what to do. And me who say bringing our financially down
Yeah.
because the money that comes to this house, recently me started yes a metro expense because first I was living in somewhere or also to baby na you rent you go baby so you manage this but me realize say no, we're doing double expenses, so I should come and stay at one place and see say our financially will pick up or something, but it's still going down.
Yeah.
So such situation, how will I go about it?
Wow. It's tough, especially
Mhm.
if it's the man.
Yes.
I would say, remember, also, where you are using, we have to be a children of be a befanity, I don't know.
And I'm always is on social media, always
Yes.
busy
Yeah.
going back and front. But me when say I don't know how to describe the whole situation that I find myself because it makes me sometimes I feel like I should leave
No.
because
But
it's
some
like
more,
I'm not worth
more,
it.
more friend.
Yeah, one color, yes. It's like I'm not worth it for you. So what am I doing with you? And
Wow.
whom they say I'm not okay for her here, and so what am I also doing? Because it can insult me with all his side check in front of me. So
Wow.
I'm not me to me open to him. What can help
Okay.
him? Because I see him say or struggle to go around back and front, but it's not making.
Wow. A man for problem they are anything. They are anything. Especially man for problem, oh no. Then say one gasa plan will be a kuma mama. No. Yeah. Maybe pay books in the house or baby more. I don't know. Because one thing about our people, especially the men, is that omonkai.
Okay,
That's something. So we run with the same old knowledge.
okay,
Many of our men are not addicted to reading to improve themselves.
okay.
And if you're a man, particularly, and you don't read to improve yourself, it will be difficult to do well in life, holistically. Not just money. If you money is a basic some if you're not really improving on your knowledge, it will be difficult. Especially when you come from a background where you have a now one kasa will try say wow be when name right any bebre shia. If your mama go school kurano, who say what can book be some they don't know. Even the few of them who read are reading religious books, not life book to sharpen their skills, their psyche, their knowledge. Was a football, ne, yanko transi ni mutu. So we are not creative. Maybe baby our teams are ranting aggressive. They are learning, they're challenging themselves, they are building factories, products, structures. Yeah, Hano. We have some work to do. It looks like they are too relaxed. The men. And it affects the women in their lives. So, but those of you who are learning, that is the way. Remember, why we need to stay that level. That there should always be intellectual increase. So, any number of bravo koso. This on there or share football or pema or nomonsa ema bravo yeding. And that's why many times, even those that are seen to be doing well, you see it, they are coming from politics or some connection in the workplace. But you creating your own worth. That's why we call for a lot of intellectual input. He said, one challenging one sua they are challenging na join any. But maybe just introduce something to them and see.
I'm always posting your things on
Yeah.
status
And
for him
sometimes
to
he may even get angry.
you watch it, but in reality, you go and say somewhere and think that I'm insulting him on my status.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. We have that challenge. But up to when now, especially when you're struggling financially and you add women to it. Already now back when no won't team yet. What's for frank you cause damages. So but take it easy. Sometimes some people change along the way.
Yes. For how
As
long?
difficult as it is, especially if it's not physical with you, if it's not emotionally, it's draining. But it's a challenge. So
Because
just take it.
I love to do entrepreneurship, like
Yes.
do my own things. But because of him, I need to stop my entrepreneurship just to focus on work, so that I'll be safe in my life. Because my entrepreneurship would we introduce anything to him, by the time you realize what was saying no.
Yeah. Man, baby, but take it easy. You can do something alongside. As you train, you pay no. With me, and especially microphone crown no my free baby no more. I'm microphone baby no more music. Look at that. If it's not physically crass, we could now. People are able to order things and sell them. Just to supplement it. But our is my heading to already having the problem.
Because whatever I'm doing, I see it's okay. Say,
Yeah.
man, that from here in suffer with looking for funds or something to cater for our home of ourselves. But me know how to approach the situation
Yeah.
around us.
No, it's
Even
tough. It's tough. Yeah.
but there is
Sometimes
nothing.
maybe you may. Sometimes I don't know. Sabusia. Maybe Obi and the ferry for be. Betty any there.
Only very phobia.
Wow.
You need to suffer crowd on fairness of you can see boldly in front of his pastor and talk about his side chick.
Okay, so that's different. Wow.
Very phobia.
Okay, so build your life.
Okay.
Yes, build your life. Build your life. Build your capacity. Build your finances. It's difficult for you to say, don't worry. I can't say that.
Should I stay in it and still live as if I don't have a marriage? Then I should focus on whatever I'm doing, or that's my challenge now.
Yes. That one I don't have the capacity to say anything. Because I worry and kwadawu. And sometimes you'll beat me, yes, sir, but along the line, to me correct. Sometimes they never change. And so it's a tough one. But me can just say Jawari. That one is tough. No, I can't say that.
Okay.
What do I say? But me can say what build especially financially.
Oh, that one I'm really doing it, and
That's right. Build I don't know in terms of your mental health if you can sustain that, but build Build All right.
thank you.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. Right. Okay. All right. Oscar. And okay. Apia Kasa, Ivan's Apia.
Nyame nhyira wo da.
Hey.
Nyame nhyira wo papa. Oh, me
That
defo.
again.
Me say, me hu din a me defre wo.
Sir.
Wunti enne me kasa asesa.
Sir.
Me gina do anim o kasa me kasa asesa. Ba bia
Wow.
me gina me kasa bia me kasa asesa.
Wow.
Because of niema papa wo di adua me mu.
Yes, sir.
Na wo video ba ko a wo kan say sika gugu form no. Eno no ho asem na me gina kasa kotua bi just 1 minute.
Okay. Koso.
Me practice saa de no. na me see so me see so me ba na me start say me hu sika me chimpe sika nti me hu sika ntem na any mistake a me ye me nya kakra pe na me kukuru sika na me kosi dan
Mpa.
di si dan ya kodu mfimfini a me boso no na me loko ye
Oh.
e wo ma na me nya connection na me koton fie nu se me de ko me kodu jama ya bonten so san so ye bo me ba Ghana
Oh,
me ba
boga.
square zero
Wow.
nti that was 2018
Okay.
na me nya access to internet regularly nti na me tie mu wo Peace FM uni
Peace, yeah.
odi
Odi Ainkan, yeah.
na unse Ghana na ngasa sa wotena Ghana na se woti abrabo ase a oman a wo se aburokura tugu abonten a etimi fifi ma ne ya aduane oman beni nhyira woma so ye de ho akototo nkofo kuro so ne ye pre na me practice me kasa mba square zero wie ye no me yire ye benku salmon na tilapia ma ye square zero eden na me ye me ni
So, boy.
skebia na metimi dia survive nti me ba form ma me yire na
That's
me ni
right.
nyina start say ye obi oni ma chem da government hospital opposite traffic light obeba na me be ma mabo apron na me gina salmon ni benku ni tilapia echi
Now, what
na
did it?
lie na omede to
That's right.
lie na omede to obia mpenimfo omo nyinyi ba me nchem se apia yani bre wo life
Yeah.
nti minya abotre me ye adwuma ni nyina na me save nkakra me ye se obi adwuma na me ya esese ye betua meka nti
Yes.
me ne me yire kwa adwuma no min so sike me I lost my basket zero nti me scan kra de me pesika ma ye ne ye yi media na ba bia megine bia me se nya me nhyira me yire no onsa nhyira ne nsa nhyira de ni wodie ma
Amen.
basket zero awie no nti mitua me ho wo bla no onim oh
Okay.
momo we ye nchen ho a me kosesa ba o nti me ye say every day from 10 Ghana cedi to 50 cedi is depend the way your market ne beko
Yes.
me pale ya na sika be so that was 2019 na me kita 7,000 hey nti Simon ni benku 5 cedi 10 cedi na
When you're
metimi
7,000.
atua me ho kasa no
Ah.
enti de me ye ne se na ye wo Ghana ye ni wosoro dodo ye nya sika kakra bia ye pakwantu atu sisi a me ne nkasa mi wo Libya na ma ba
Go.
happen enti me ye kakra me nya ye me ye me want to na pa me
Was
samba
that
Libya
film?
me se fi Ghana na me ba ye ne nam se me ba ye me ba ye close to the internet na I'm starting say me tie na say send ye me nye mistake baby a me we kura metimi aye bibi fufura ma me ama blabo
Okay.
5 years ya me gure me fi Ghana 2020 February up to
Okay.
now me nko fie
Hey.
na enam
Now,
wuwu
what?
nti me difu
Abiana.
nti
Abiana, oyere. Odo.
ọda wɔ hɔ na unse ni nyinaa yɛ communication me
Okay.
ne no yɛte yɛ ho ne yɛ ase nti a sɛ edu baabi a wo akyire deɛ ɛha adwen deɛ bɛte
Abiana, what
me
ye?
ne ne
What
nte
ye?
aseɛ no yɛ
Abia,
adwuma
what ye? What ye? Young boy da.
aha
Ah.
mpakyɛw
Nyuma young
daabi
boy. Amachiri da nyuma young boy. What ye da?
mpakyɛw ayi
Okay. Okay. Koso.
enti me starte sɛ sika bi a ɛba no yɛnhyɛ no mfi yɛn nsam
Okay.
na mɛstarte sɛ kakra ɛkɔ no mɛyi school fees ne ɛdan han ne nneɔma nketenkete bi no kakra na ɛnsɛ de sɛ mede bɛto bank na ɛsɛ sɛ metumi de yɛ biribi ɛma
Yeah.
me ankasa m'abrabɔ
Yes.
nti metie wo kasɛm a na wobobɔ ndwuma baako mmienu bi so nam sɛ chance wɔ hɔ nam starte na mehwehwɛ merchant akyiri kwan mepɛ sim card atɔ na manya bi atɔ
No
na
one
mede
for Libya
astarte
home.
first one mobile money ɛwɔ Ghana hɔ no.
Okay.
Na aha na me wɔ no so Libya nankasa particularly no so SIM card yɛ ade a before a wobɛnya bi ne ho ɔden.
Abre.
Mete kasa no so kakra. Nti metwi bɛn obi na me se mepɛ SIM card atɔ. Na ɔblɛ me SIM card. Bɛyɛ 2000 Ghana na metɔɔyɛ. Metɔ SIM card ni 2000 Ghana no metɔn nya bɛyɛ te sɛ Ghana 6000 Ghana. Na me so wow. Nti business mi wura ha na me di way fa ha na me di way fa ha na me di way fa ha. Ennɛ me mobile money ɛwɔ Ghana no. Sɛ me yɛ adwuma o, ma nyɛ adwuma o, me nya bi. Ɛde sisi ntokuro nkitinkitinkitinkiti te sɛ wote wo ho ase a wankasa wusika na wodi wo mogya wa ho ɔden ni mogya no wundi o. Wundi na yawofoɔ nom ne society ni mu a yɛwɔ mu ne yɛ wadwene bi sɛ wuntu kwan anaasɛ biribi ba wo sɛm asidan yo yɛsɛ yo mekaya asase a metɔ yɛ sika ne ɛdan a mekukuru asi hɔ esika na sɛ nnɛ mete nneɛma bi ase ntɛm yie ɔpɔn sɛ na me follow ni nyinaa no manya word accurate 100% understanding no minya meka sɛ minya 40%. Sɛ ne ya manya 80-90 ya nka dan ya mikukuru si hɔ nka manya o nka meyɛ nka na me ho ponkyere nka me ho nkyere bi bio da ne nempo wuwunti maje nkwanti me ho enkyere mi bio da ni nyina ne sɛ Ghana mema no die ye sika ba ye botom no ye spend since sika free ye ho ko na me kasa wo platform bi so me ka me nsam ba akom ye no pe nipa Mr. Obi mani na manyina no na me ye kom na me pese o san repeat na me hu se de oka no onim ne me ka me kasa o se apia gina ho ma bisa wa se munyia no wotai tie Mr. Obi pa o se Mr. Obi kasa na okay na me ama practice na aboa me say YouTube no betie me a wodi obi a me kire ma kire kwan yo me nye nkontompo na me twenti me kire ma kire kwan kwa acheme dan odi ahinkan kuro ma acheme dan udu a traffic pole no opposite pepe eho na me location me yire ye adwuma no banku ne salmon tilapia na da so ye adwuma endani nde ya me no wu kase ye nya bebre de but ye ho henhan yen ye ho henhan yen ye tue nkwala school fees enne me wo hwa na mbaba akofle me osida ose me mompa ye mawo ma bompa ya mawo na wo bompa ye mawo a ye nto collection na mse nti upe sika mebo a ose ai na mama ni sika no because wo tinyoma so utimi ten ne ho na wo ho nkyerwa ni nyina so wie nukuredie ni nyina asam ni tofa ni nyina ne se nukure ni di wani ma wu ni ho kura nkofo konwonto kwamma wu ni ho ni yenjai se tumi bi na time sika echi na wen empaibo mfesika metua school fees empaibo emfesika metua school fees empaibo nko ya wo yire ho ade mawo empaibo nko hospital no nka sofo kura ya le nko nka sofo nye insurance no die hianya ne se ubenya wa ubesi wadwene ne pose ebuo echio esese wudu wankasa baby awuwo bia nipa bi wo ho asebe ne ho henhan ne wosikasemu ubetinu adwene ni ye ti se de bia wo ka no dada me se mi te won kan kakre na me ho makoma atom yem se boko youth no so sika na ye sai wo maya ho no yemfento phone kutuwa bi nye phone abodin yo phone ka 500 cedi 1000 cedi phone na ko internet asua de papa na nipa bi ti say ye papa obin da akomu sei some millions life sami ende me dem sesi mi bo say me ho nkire me ya obi a na me yire ndidi a me ndibi obi a me yire ndidi a na me ndibi o and then me dem say me bo say me ho nkyere me 5 years me fifie no even and then in the year me go ahomboa so am be fie matimi aye baabi abeba menye baabi di meti ato me wa adwuma baako mienu miensa nya adwuma baako o manya adwuma baako na akrahye a eja toma wan godi amia mesika sisi amene wo kasei ndra me sandi sika ko bo na hafu me koto na ntwie maako nan nantwie maako na nan ni nyina ne ye ntiase a mate ama me ho nti se wa wo pese me ade bia me so me kama se mi se ahokyere ayekuo wo pa na wo badwon nti se wo mpese wo badwon ahokyere kuo na dia bre na ye kwasai wa sondem ne sa bre na anu nie bra betna ha ye nyenhye obi anhye wo nkom ngiska o wankasa besua de yensua wo school yensua wo asondem no bagibi wa ha na fa bo wo ntoma no me say se obeba life a me know ene me de me na besisi nsuom kura atwen atie nkwagesem no atie sem a e ma manimi nkoye seserefo youth no muma yempeja ye ho ne yenye ogifuo bia obi ani eye twi kasa na okun wo ye twi na nkasa Ghana nipa ntitwi yesen obi a tekasa we bi enti de America ni na say youth no baby abroche nye better sa o ma chinchin bebre ma ko Europe ma ba African country de meti me mati ase nyina ne say baby a wunya usike fi no ahoye wabrochire nti sa wote Ghana na wunya Ghana sika wo ho a Ghana ye wabrochire bla ba ko moti oso obi abakasa ye no say wanya 6 months visa kra wa anko nso nkofo the tallest visa ekọ na ọmakụ ho akọka adwam ni ye buli nkofo ni ye de baby ebi mo go Europe da bridge ase saa hoɔden na ye ko Europe a ye kwasai no wotena Ghana na wo apply saa hoɔden no agency base baba me mama mfisu no bi mre bi na ensam de me kasa meka magid bili nyina ya mi sha wate ya mi sha papa ne ntiase a wodi ama ya mu youth na ya ti ya nkasa ya bla ase obi obeti asemu ebi onkwa ya akoa e wo broni kurom no many Libya ni bi di nkomo obisa me se ade ntini ya bag ye bom kurom be yi no di mi gina ho no se me hwe desert ne so edua ba akompo nsi ho nso omo yen mponche yen nyindan na yen ye ho no hwe no wo TV so a wo hu se mfuye bebre ade ntini ye ntena ho yen mponche ne ye bom kurom enti yiedie eyekuo yensua wo baby a gere wo nko awo platform we so eja nyame nhira wo wansa nhira wo bio nyame nhira me besi ana nipa foforo ato aso
Avia that's it. Auntie Akasa.
Hello, Daddy. Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, me dear, Nyamia last year, and I stumbled on your video.
Okay.
And Mecca said, there is no day I go to sleep without listening to him. All the time.
Wow.
Now, I really enjoy whatever you are preaching. Now, there me depa woman is say, whatever you are preaching, you always say making money genuinely. Nyese ukoria, ukoye kululu. Me de hokra na me de no. Na January no, I think so you went to one of the stations and you were talking about making money, making 10,000 Ghana cedis a month.
Yes.
Na o ka say baby a wo bia wa brochira ensesa no fa dollar ni hye enim. Enti saa de na wo kan ye no atometrim na me wie school nche now me a nurse. I'm in training into no. I'm trying I feel na yeah mejuma no we training you can do overtime. I just say we training. And then me go school ni so no me manage business me work on my tongue either force that.
Nti no me obi a manage business ho pa. Me kai se me ba krom ha foforo no. Me ma obi na lady bi ko Kenya ekofa bags bi a wavy. Nti me ma obi fe bi bagana na ye de bre me wa ha. But anko, you know, nti me ntumi anhye da anye yi. Nti maybe excuse me, I might say this year there I'll open a company and start something. At least start selling online. And as you see, our tariffs now, Trump I introduced is crazy. Just like okay, say baby bisa boka, you know. Inteno. You see, Anna, I said me dimenia Ghana. Miss me crankola and kito akaka. My name husband. And say, you know, you just get up na only kolana will say your business. You know, you have to plan. You can't just, you know, me crest kakara and campese, you know, me kofa nyoma, me kofa bibi or China. But you have to also get a reliable person in Ghana because maybe I'm about my child 2 months, you know. I really, really, really want to do something extra. At this point, say me nya bibi wa ha. Yeah, not to say. I was saying, you know, I have to try and come to Ghana. Maybe in 2 or 3 months, I'm willing to come down and then see how things will go. But I can say for sure, say you have really enlightened us. Because as you said, say even if you are making $10,000 a month, it's still not enough if you want to have financial freedom. Me it's nice and I'm saying say every bibia say bia meto bia me kodi dwa bibia receipt. I keep the receipt. Na my family book na my church ni nyina. And if you have in 2 weeks, you know, I am even saving like $1,700. I'm like, just and I was really spending unnecessary, you know, because people are scared. They cannot. Me they be kwako to me savings, you know, me transfer for me savings. I'm like, na ye dear girl, you know. Thank you for the enlightenment, but
Thank you, sister.
if you also have any advice, tell me what hey be
Yes.
I invested my money in
Okay.
Ghana, you
All
know.
right.
I really appreciate it.
I think pe will be penipa ba could be ordering krama and see what project that you can be doing in Ghana. It could
Okay.
be short term, it could be long term, whether it's in agriculture or real estate.
Okay.
To me decided now you are doing so obey.
Okay.
And sometimes in Jessica Kessie be you know, especially a Greek side. No, when you will be say yeah, there will be I mean, with me training or with me build this relationship. No, you just put up a project.
Okay.
Grow for share long term agriculture. You know, coconut. You know, palm plantation. You know, things like that. Or sometimes even commercial stores or you know buildings. In if not Accra, in other places. Sometimes car crab a bit me the consistent little bit me the above. When you also know why your project.
Okay.
Yeah, so look at that. But it is on Nipana waiting in a build this relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. For financial freedom, I think it's far easier to have it than Abuja.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's far easier.
Certainly.
That's right. So Ghana auto to normal you can crab your benya. And over Brochile Krana, we are just over to normal your ha. With me build this over time. Ebema will seek so much. You can live on it in Ghana without struggling at all. Yeah. And those things are achievable. I was able to kakra bi na betimi invest sika a bit more than what they make a month.
Yeah.
Very few can do that. Very few. Not many people have more than one source of income or beyond what they spend their man hours to. Like what you mama call yakoye. So more nipa na omunya be a my invest sika in be in real estate or in a business in also but obi a boys be bebre a mo kasa yi bebre kra nko schools but omatimi build no mapa significantly when it comes to money a lot of them and even work out na join to form kakra be mo say within no time one start save 10,000 20,000 100,000 Where, so build that relationship with somebody over time, which may build something significant. It's doable. It's challenging, but it's doable.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, sister. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. So, Oscar,
Yes, daddy.
Kasa. Yes, sir.
Me pa cho me mo adwo.
Of family also. They say no. 2 minutes. Your time to Santo Oscar
Me kwa de we de men kasa kese be 1 minute. I think say me first time me dey awura mu ni.
over Hanono.
Of course. Me wa manso. Me kwa wa pa manso ebram e ho na me wo.
Go to
Na
gold.
daddy, me be sia wo no.
Mm-hmm.
No ma bebre na ba ma setena ma cheze me ti ba bia wo video kura na ma me ntimi nko wo. Me
Sir.
gyina ho sa. But
Whoa.
me nya ho ene won kasa ase de na ti na me gyina so sa afon no kura me nse da ni mu. As yet, me se me try na me ne wa kasa. Eti the whole day me go TikTok na mu say wo ba na me try. Ekwa
Sir.
bia so ene ne papa yi be kasa ese me ne kasa because what's sama bra bo one time.
One time.
Me da nyame nhyira me wa kura bia se o na there's a me hwe sika every month me nya ne ha me nya almost
Sir.
about 60,000 a month. I'm telling
Wow.
you.
Now
I'm
where they?
telling you. Daddy, at the initial stage, the school year, I got to museum. I didn't call Kumasi Technical University. Me we here
Mm-hmm.
be call UCC kakra fine.
Mm-hmm.
Still, abrabon emfa.
In
Na me
fact,
tena Kumasi na me se there bi. Ma me nko me krum.
uh-huh.
You say continue hwa ni nchia na ekọ. Na emu wana na ma house share with videos na me se the me back. Eti
Okay.
me ko me krum ho no me ko share no me se debi aha me pesike be ye. Me ma me se won pene
Hey,
ma me
Kukrum.
ha me kokro me ne kura fe kura do ne me nkasa
Oh.
na me se ma ade a me hunu me tena ha me ye wu wo de ma me
Mm.
kwan
Mm.
na me papa de ono no support no say ya ba bia betena bia betime nya sika bia ye wo de ka
Mm-hmm.
ha na
That.
jan kakra that is easy am ka me wa ha me ye Coca-Cola for distributor e wo the whole Amansia South.
Wow.
At the same time me wo motorcycle be say tenner day bia o mo ye 600
That.
cities mama eno every month eno mama 30,000 Ghana cedis. I'm telling you
Wow.
every month motorcycle day bia me what 10 the bia ye 600 cities and so calculate on 30 which is 30,000 a month and
That's
na me
right.
whole say na distributor no so am taking over ha no eno
Mm.
so me check here every month na no so it me mama almost about 30,000 and
Wow.
not just make ka me fa say odo kura no meti ho a me dwene ho a se me say me sa sache water
That's
esa
right.
aka ho because
That.
me tie wa just o hia say just sika no ye ndobro ne za me yankipu eti ama
That.
na be se tirim na me problem ba ko pa me wo ye me wife me wale no wa bra na me go kumase na
Uh-huh.
school se me say wa madam o kira the same me no ka say croti school dem e kira ko kira exams
Ah.
me convince na say ko mmra na ha no mo wo ba e be yi bo no say aha no so ye kuro kitwa mu de wo ma ne wo ma kina
Hey.
eti me ne na ka ba onti adwuma na se eti
Now.
me share that
Now.
videos send
Uh-huh.
mo one share wo hwe kura no one there we yi na ni na me
And
hu ne say ka me nya ne ka me ho a daddy ka makoma nim
Mabua.
pa
Mm.
eti me de me nche wo so de me ka nyina say me da ase nya me nhyira wo afutu a wutu
Okay.
ye na akoso le tu ofo saa me
That.
say
Now, cash no
one day
woman
wa
be there.
me pa cha say
Oba no woman cash ni bi.
oh ni vi ni school kura no me ana masa hitu alika me am de neko
That.
ah
Okay.
say
Okay.
jama
But
ma kan was chenjina obeko ono we ye diploma afi no we ye degree
ode manonko. Manonko.
nti me
But
de
yeah,
mama na
Bobo cash.
penalty
Bobo cash ni bi to account no ka say ode ya on time now.
oba o ma
Oba.
kwan bi abia ba o ko first
Okay.
school di and o ma kura but me ni problem e
Enjoy.
try say me convince no me hwe say be say
Aye.
month me tim nya be say 100,000 a month
Uh-huh.
and say na me betina say amatena say
That's right.
because me pe eti we dey me say bebre me da wase nya me wonhyira wo ne wo futu ade amaye
Amen. Why are they?
amaye na yanso ya de ho nya me wonhyira
Fantastic.
bebre me da wase
Amen.
pass
Amen. Amen.
all
Amen.
right
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you
Wow.
daddy
Uh-huh. Sorry to you. The Truth TV, kasa.
Daddy.
Ye yifrimu kakra. Jonah ati ebe so. The Truth, kasa.
Okay. Oh, Daddy, media wote menka ho machia aseda. Ena media
So.
ma. Asem se ebrebi twa mu a Daddy na nipa ye surrounded na ye hu ye. Daddy me ameka say menya 27 years, menya 30 years. Me just 2000 born.
Okay.
But I think say me a right person say make us say when she na me na so me so far because
Wow.
Daddy 2021 and menya na me okada rider wa Accra. Na me ye adwuma na ye risk ntin me nye adwuma na ye sika be 10,000 Ghana cedis. Na me sister friend me say me koto asase wo ye krom. Be atebu.
Okay.
So me kan say mate o ma me time kakra. Na me yeden me nya kakra nka ho na me koto me ni na koto asase a na manfa bi anto ho ai ba ha me. Ti woman na one day bi me na TikTok na me cross your video baako. Na me nya abotre na me tie wodi. Daddy, could you believe say me could do feel na me still me su because
Okay.
at that age now me 21 years. So I was like, now I say you invest it. You should do a lot of businesses. So buying a house and I'm to assassin I mean to me see at that moment. Si kana lucky or hono. I feel na me say pia want to copy sika for from me do be ho asi fee no. And I was like DM business na me nkoye na ima me income. And obi introduce farming business. Emo. And I make go invest 7,000 wom. That it was just like a miracle.
Wow.
You invested 7,000 per 4 months. And money you do 3 to 4 months now you harvest it. And you sika 50,000
Out of the 7,000.
out of the 7,000. Na ka 3,000 da hono. So many as I sika no. And I miss have a show video ne bi because my save video na my phone so. Me te wodi na me chemi sister say sometimes I see a swing ade. Because yen kase yenya sika ende ayen koto asase nto abra yen tumi nsi. Sisi that the family ya me ye. Me say wo different business a me ye. More than 3 businesses.
Wow.
Me wonantwi a ewo wura ma me to e bia 2 years 3 years na makoton na ma be replace. True daddy true wono I can say say nyame aye bebre. So anytime bia say dey me ni Ghana but me business da so koso.
Now, okay.
Oh Ghana. Yeah. And my fee next year. Me see me Dubai. Me Dubai but my business there. Na me adom e cost pepe na me pe.
Okay.
Ti me fee next year. Daddy, one was a young youth no. Maybe do Dubai hana ma say eto de bia young youth no you are the problem. Yem pese de ho beka wura. Na ye adwuma anya de ye pe. Because time me wa Accra matena Accra over 10 years. Na me say ko me nchi akodo afuo no it was like adentina ma bedru Accra me say ko me nchi na me say me me pa atare efe what I say nti me dem ko ka wura omo a me ne omo ye adwuma ba akono me dru ye no they are still the same obi sample lo me chen a whole lot of things so that I know say ye ka say obi e kan kwaje sama me sorry, but I believe say what you're doing no say having been pokra uriase ya empire with that.
Wow.
Because obinya sika na ohun de ode enka wantie wanka wayra.
Wow.
Sana tie sesi asofo no makotena mo so dam they will just drain your money. Inti is better say obetie obi abetie that na we're building a foundation here. Daddy, I'm much grateful.
Wow.
Yeah, me body. I could call bon ahomachi bia daddy was na me dem.
Wow.
And I know say nipa 450 na waha. Obia benya ntoboase na obia nya ne de kakra. Odo nhyira na nya baako. Obi ebedo afu be yie. Obi
That's
so
right.
beton pure water be yie ama no. Enti daddy me da se bebre atiefu.
The
Munyina
truth.
mumwa me na yenda daddy ase na waye bebre ama me.
Thank
Daddy
you,
nya me
Dad.
nhyira. Nya me nya
Yeah, that's
okase.
it. Thank you. Thank you. Nti aha ya boboso. Nti uba ukasa kakra kwamna kwanza.
Daddy,
Kwamna kasa.
thank
Oko chief.
me know share twice. First one, no, yeah, Dr. Ren about life, Rainbow.
Okay.
But sometimes, me and Ankasa, I send me your photocopy. I get a dose.
Oh.
Ideas
Yeah.
no dose. And I say, let me tin boom. And say, me tell, I'm in Timina Butrepo because it's like, I've been preaching this in Canada for forever.
Wow.
Forever. But our stupidity, is too much.
Whoa.
My core platform be so my casa COVID time. And I didn't put a chrono a day because I was privileged to be in Ghana COVID time. Me buy actually be there 1 month and I COVID in lock in. Until Brunei and I'm in the Jumano. And now or have me say me back and I'm bedding. But what one say sometimes in life when ya challenges are untimi and other options. Into COVID chain if you na me hu say na ade na me ye wo Ghana no e man be dey say in case this was real na say my ye but I didn't understand because now Canada has always been an option because sika I had this sika no ye den unya wo de ko Ghana multiplier it makes you feel say money is here you make the money but you can't multiply your money in this country and I've been telling this guy say ejuma no benya here but it's just hand to mouth is what they're feeding you because you will never hear a white politician tell you to go into farming because it's a capitalist society. They will tell you to go look for a job. And you will never hear a black politician tell you, say, go and apply for a job. They will tell you to go into farming. So, bibia wa assassin and no necessarily the minute you follow lead, you are poor. Because your best share is what is going to make you pay for it. And that is what they do to you guys. So if you don't turn it around now, Omano will follow the same trend. And I keep telling this guy, say, parties need toys and Omano at age 20, 21, Obeka Obano go about Uncle Pejuma. One papa, Ejuma no compare no ye. Ejuma be any assassin when you be papa dia. And the best position will be passed on to his generation, not your generation. So you guys need to wise up. Your $1,000 can buy a land in Ghana. Do not worry about this stupid. Some guys say location. Location be anywhere. Wherever you put a house in Ghana, you take the bush and you put a house. Why are you living in Canada? Water grass now, water grass now. When are you guys gonna wake up? It doesn't matter. And the sad part, ambassadors, say how do we send this money back home without them monitoring where the money is going? Why does the white man cares about say what you scary, Why is they monitoring all the transactions living in the country? Because it's key to them. Because you are bleeding their system gradually. Something that they do to us on a daily basis. Yes, but they're bleeding our system daily basis. You have no life unless you stop bleeding, and sana and these guys hear this thing, but when they home, they didn't foot no na say na hato muniso. Oh, and a Ghana de oko foot row, and a Ghana do kwa dede wo, and a Ghana do kwa we. Yeah, best. I hear people make arguments say, and can buy no my ya broche for na assassin embedo. Hey, wake up. Obi ama ohi. On kwaya jai. On kwaya jai. You see, and it's so sad. Say you do not want us to be served on a silver platter. And this is Ghana. Take it what is on the land, to enrich yourself. Don't start 10,000 as I can't wait. And no, the man start my poultry farm because me say 10,000 is 10,000 wherever you take it. Forget about the unit because to make $10,000 in Canada, enough form. Same when I take Ghana, so now brand 10,000 Ghana is easy. But how easy do you generate 10,000? It's what you need to be looking for.
And yes, sir, you can waste all your time in America. You will never join that 10% of the bracket now or making 10K a month. And that's 120,000. Besides, Canada say, what does it take to buy a 3-bedroom in Canada right now? You need about 120,000 household income. Divide that by 12, you need $10,000. One million 10,000. No? Oh, Krobemu. If you tell them, but they are able to rent one room. Now, Otigana, not so one single room, or and such person will be saving money from the same business. Now, this kind of man, not a visa. Oh, first can say to many, no, but man, bro. If my croya CKA or names are a corporation, they are still trying to work as a cantam. On yet, because I'm in the room for. And we are so weak to say, yet, Timmy the Bonnie Yankasa Yamu, and look on the time as no. As so for it to make your name and inside your muking, and ye Juma. So still, Nigeria, Brazil, Haiti, ne call person de muti, to me, Boba Ghana for no, Omako Bay. Ade ya Pentecost of Church of Canada. Na omwa one corner. Ajo musem sika. Omuti sika no moji mi, omfa mbo mu. No me ko boni no na onu dot. Boni no to no nu dot no. Ono no ebe ji omo ono ni ji rent no e de ko twa ne mortgage afa equity na da. Oh, that wo de onim yare we agu asema okay omo free maka me cap no omo me platform no so say na me ntimo ba bro na abroji na media me na ma visa na ye gina ye tikro we mu na ye minister of immigration ebe gina TV so ni me say ye bia to mombra obit me for $40,000 say odu cost school abroji na me ra ho. You are taking the money out of your economy. Now we be say me Jimmy for say scan FI. Check your belly. I say we am Ube school o me sisi obe adana yankom. Ube wie school be pay juma unyi juma nyeda. Yetimu $40,000 international student. Omunim do moye. They know what they're doing. And when you speak this no, I say a juma na yakoken ya. Ye koko ye kasi ye crew na ye ti modern ye di modern. Ye bibini ya si crew.
Wow.
Yet way obitimi fi ha every Ghana say or cost reso ko o fi kwaye mu a cost reso for that's all. Are you kidding me? You are living in a forest. Echo pay draw. I was reso. Are you okay?
All right. You better so.
Maybe me kasi but say omitimi tio na omode ye juma all had to you but me no I say na omo evidence into so far me caught 200 acres of farming and my can
That's right.
I'm from Moha and you be necessary or starting it here. We need collaboration. Some you need to join forces. You can put a little money. We have good bookkeeping. We have transparency. You will know what your money is doing. And you be honest or okodo. Mama yensias and a Ghana for movie. Mon pe abrochire for no. Na mo collaborate. Mon ko YouTube videos our family no. Obi watch how can I start? Oh Ghana nobody no cray. Or say no $1,000 I 10,000 Ghana. Unko Jina Ghana Commercial Bank. And kasi conform my bra and say 10,000. These guys have monies to invest. They want to go into the farming. Moi mou fien, monsieur nucléaire, monsieur transparency, monsieur good bookkeeping. Social media, WhatsApp aba. Montre videos so fan say how the mo started and some describe a shame moi. The mo beti me dia call. And abroche for they will send you their monies. Moi muti jana ho na mo beti mo ano. Mo na meti there because ye go high sikana ye bo ha ye benye bi aba. But mo nucléaire, mo performance. How you will be sending videos to show them how a moano to performance a moano near one day agro no moody. A ton of command so I be sending bibia or the baba. Won obey ye. Not as a or bar. Now would a ponchico channel airport. There's nothing more than that. Ye mo phone, ye mo car. Just bring me a popo I would say Kobe. Scatter the man, mango amity a binion because ye then you will scarcely then cry you did. So then, me catch me say, "Sin our life, tell me who that I meant to answer. Me did every day. You funa on sana obo ade born. Everybody did no party. Na did the baby na fe. A channel pa kombe do.
Alright, that's it. That's it. Ane, that's near futu. It was so Ghana can okre. We discover what be transparent, which is true. Okay, all right. So Palm View, Kasa.
Hello,
You're not hold on me, but Palm view kasa.
No, Papa, that was it. You
Yes
were
sir.
doing, Papa.
Yes sir, boss.
Dwumadi a wodi yam sɛ sɛ deɛ wodi no akɔ so paa aburokyerefoɔ da bi
Yeah.
yɛhwɛ me so mehwɛ ɛm sɛ last time ne wokasae ɛsɛ
Yeah.
mebaa tiktok a da bia mehwɛ sɛ woaba life anaa ɛfiri sɛ
Wow.
nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a woka a ɛkyɛ sɛ ɛwɔ hɔ a na ɛkyɛ sɛ atom akoma so ɛkyɛ sɛ adwene no wotumi sɛ kliki na bohu sɛ adeɛ a mane kɛn yɛ nokorɛ.
Mm.
Oh, they said yes, they see our country lady be say financial freedom no.
Mm.
Easy wo Ghana than say
Mm.
abrochire. Wobet we
Mm.
our abrochire bills near the obey adwuma na say
Mm.
wo pra 6 months krana obey
Mm.
bankrupt. Obey what we are
Yeah.
with that one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Ghana the wo ska.
Yes sir.
Me fee say me tie wo no me adwuma wo Ghana, me hu say kamishia won tema na kamin tema kabana kaminti abrochire. If
Yeah.
they say minya almost half. Last time no kada of sika minya no one minya daily wo Ghana. Daily.
Yes sir.
And net
Yeah.
profit. Net profit I say my margin me be increase. E be kakra me match had up home. Easy
Yes sir.
within less than a year.
Wow.
Now one thing that you used to know be brain pese e be call agriculture. They say
Mm.
we wo Ghana yi, Burkina omu de kura
Mm-hmm.
ye onion market. Maize
Yeah.
free Ivory Coast. Ye wo
Mm.
mango free Burkina. Ye wo asase papa chain Burkina. Ba omu de jene breye. When sent to
Mm-hmm.
kwasi ho jene shoto ye. If you say you need
Yeah.
jene yentimi yenpidi ye. Omu timi de mango breye, pawpaw breye. Ye me no kase so obi a enipa dɔɔso wɔ munye research na monhwɛ. Ye kra ebro free Ivory Coast.
Mm.
Apɔnkye a yɛdwi ne Ghana yi bebree firi Nigeria ne
Wow.
Niger na ɛba. Atekrete ɛba da biara yɛntumi nyɛn.
Mm.
Sika wɔ hɔ, sika wɔ bush, but boys ne mpɛ sɛ wɔn bɛkɔ.
Mm.
Boys ne mpɛ sɛ wɔn bɛkɔ. Beans ɛyɛ ɔpɛ beans yi efiri
Mm.
Nigeria na ɛba.
Yeah. And
Wɔn
okay.
a wɔn
Minimum be
kɔfa
our
ba no
coffee be.
koraa, yes, wɔn a wɔn kɔfa ba no
Mm.
koraa nyɛ wɔn ho sika bebree.
Mm.
Imagine
Minimum
sɛ
young
wo a
baby
wote
baboa.
Ghana, yeah, wo
And
a wote Ghana a wodua no, na ne nyinaa nso yɛ adwuma no sɛ me de me wura ho wura farming ntɛma me si me farming na obi so bɛtɔn de farm ama me ɔka kyerɛ me
hmm.
sɛ game no agorɔ no agu na me sɛ na akora me ba mu mede sika bebree wura mu ɔsi agu ɔtɔn ne deɛ na mebusa me sɛ menti mekɔ YouTube ne ade mehyɛ aseɛ yɛ research bebree na mekɔtie ɛyɛ dangote interview ɛna
Mm-hmm.
ɔse business no yɛwɔ upturn yɛwɔ downturn the business
Mm-hmm.
biara ni hɔ a wobɛnya ne saa forever.
Mm.
Those days, me be share see no na you turn create them say 25 cities and then you DG 57.
Ngoziano.
That you yes. Into downtown no na ye ono time or turn no. Na
Mm.
feed na kosuru bibia koso na ntimi nkibu up.
Mm.
Into you from no kwa agriculture ma bibia urama steady ye. Ye will ups and downs. And no nche say enye. And the
Mm.
wunya nyansa no nyansa ni wi ansa ne sika na ba. Ye
Yes
nimdeɛ na
sir.
yɛde pɛ nyansa. Ɛnyɛ
Yes sir.
nyansa na yɛde pɛ nimdeɛ
Okay.
na yɛde pɛ sika sɔre.
Mm.
Nti wɔn nhwɛ ne yie. Wontumi nwura adwuma biara a wonnim ho nimdeɛ no wanya ho sika. Ɛnte saa.
Mm. Mm.
Nti wɔn hwɛ ne yie. Nti wɔn nkɔ farming ma wɔn mfa wɔn ho nhyɛm. Na
Yes
mesrɛ
sir.
wɔ a yɛfrɛ no sɛ wo book no ɛhe ne yɛbɛnya no ɛna ne audio so wɔ hɔ. The audio fi sɛ
Oko yes. Oko Amazon and audio version cry.
ɛwɔ Amazon.
Yes sir. Ubo benda kwa.
Okay, okay. Na wo ankasa no book bɛɛ paa na ɛda wakoma so a wokenkan a apart from one book no it say the thing anybody any a wopɛ kora ke yɛbɛdi biribi sɛ yɛmu bi woaboa yɛ paa
Wow. Me
nti sɛ
try
wobɛtumi
kind. Me try kind books are history books Africans in the tray.
okay,
Because they are not me
okay.
say oh no. My pet ye my any gide one who restore your memory. No.
Okay.
So in addition to finance in the I think history books, marking kind, particularly African history books. Mameti we are seeing here is running no.
Okay.
I see.
Okay.
The
Okay.
my favorite books are history books, particularly
Okay.
African history books.
African history books. Okay.
Yes,
Now, author
especially.
bay now
Okay, so
mentors.
author meta a kind of book or friend of Dr. Molefi Asante.
Molifia Asante.
Asante, or African
Okay.
American. Um,
Okay.
my kind, even Mami of Zimbabwe in the book could be on Africa.
Okay.
Kihombo Kwao, Arikana. The book could be
Okay.
History of Africa. There are
Okay.
a lot of books are, and then I read a lot on systems and structures.
Mm-hmm.
So any book on systems, it can be even be academic book on
Okay.
principles, systems, laws,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
general finance books. But I don't know who really I was already buy a culture in Mukakra. So that your
Mm-hmm.
situation is a bit different.
Sir, Enucre.
Yeah, and then human character.
Mm-hmm.
Anything on emotions, social skills, the brain or the mind, things like that. But my best books are transforming my brain. They could a lot of these guys have their videos on YouTube as well.
Okay.
Yeah, even there was this great professor from Senegal, Anta Diop. He did a lot of research on because also baby abrofo no dey tricky am yentimi evolve as a people because all of them have tried to evolve. The Europeans have tried to evolve to a stage where they use their mind to create more. The Chinese have just gone through that. India is trying. Africans, you see, the time I know say evolve no. They try to tell us that we were not full humans. And therefore, information also some of them will be at the evolve no. They suppressed that information to us and gave us inferior one. And then we caught up with what was not evolving. So that's why we still have a lot of our people very that's super. Utim said this way of thinking is not right, but some people are even trying to tell us a culture, which is not true.
There be.
So I want to say, your science, your technology, your management system. I was saying your money evolving as population grows. Yeah, to me, I'm fine. So a lot of it apply our system.
There be.
And in our society, every society is trying to develop their own systems. But the tools to develop that, which is the mental state and information, and share them develop here. So we are not able to build on ours. And so there's a stretch. We should be able to develop on our own terms. And that will require that we have our own knowledge. I swear, not somebody's culture and their knowledge. That almost suppress them. And that's why the reason the British were so much interested in Asante was because Asante was very wealthy. They would never go to a poor country. What wisdom made them keep millions and trillions and billions of gold? That's why they went there. It's the wealth. They never go where there's no wealth. Everywhere Brunei Kakokumbi Chicago. The Nyansa Ben no more the boss at the home. Your co school no more catches Nyansa. So one share history now. Say Nyansa won't appreciate that. Because Nyansa still good up after one another. And that's all. But our school now, I drink because says I want to know him Nyansa as a professor of finance.
No correct.
Long. Tiafe bon say o start say woni ti a o kwa kohwehwe wona na mo a mo do koko fo ye normal kese nyansa be no mo de boss asika ho ban. Yeah, and that passion or that obsession will come from you getting to the history. And yes, on that the moment I be call classroom no pe o dwen so wona na mo jimi. Na so manyam. Tu nyansa ni bi. To be say no kra na wonum a e be ma wa hunya ho tontem no wo se nye ese twa wo ye bansa. Because you guys put the enye. But to start say usunya will be as in obi anim said there's something. And into mutimi sustaining up to this time. So there's wisdom that they have. Abrofo no bomb this ombe katisa nyansa ni nyina afio. It was African be or very strong biano. I go through the cycle. After I started not being caught there will free so.
Because that is the foundation of every education. That the people will know who they are and where they come from. Yes. Nti eno nti kra na o say no ma ye kire ya ye de kasa no kire no. Eno nti na what e was power no. Enye nsem no pepe o. The vehicle. Eno nti na obo say unua bi wo tepe was kama dwen bibi because nsem aye kan no e bene. Eno na odi nyini ye. Nti obo so na niti kakra bi abo say obi sisika wa bro kire mu boa. Wone mrante na omudi. Wone mrante ne de omudi dwa no di nkomo a wo sika da wo se wa bro kire no. Wo mo no bosome. Awotwe. Telling you. But
Now,
it be a
which is a BB2 and in the next 10, 20 years, no. Omo ni omo fie wa abrochire no. Omo be omo say pensioners no.
remember.
Omo be asembe kese pa beba. If say me say na say no my me timi no say me nko Ghana na me ntena ha forever. Teacher mu say no, me ko Ghana. Me ko Ghana de tie bi e me krom bi me ntimi ni nursing home. Aduane mashed
Maybe.
potato ni sausage. Na
Maybe.
me ko me pese me ko bi me
And
hyase ma me ni hwe machi. I'm just the dem
and
ne me ye bibia hwe. Me catch
that
am for me say Debbie enkoye then o me say usika say. They say me just say me o ma na ye bibia ma ne banya bad
that
staff there. But
and
at the
but
long run, I
say
is
yeah.
stable.
Oh
Eh,
my yeah. Eh
eh,
where one a mema a before wo mo abrochire nkwara mema wo se bebre no anya yare.
yeah.
Ya hwehwem de.
Debbie.
Nkwara no kra na omo ku omo no na mo mpanyimfo 2 60 years and 70 na omo na also omo hwe wa. Mo ye sure say omo matana say.
Debbie, one chance. One chance.
Ah.
Na eti obi kama ono abehwe. Na no Ghana ni na ba abehwe wo Ghana
No
na said.
no ba ho be.
Eh.
Enti sebe usua history na ene timi ma wotena ha ma ho to.
Mm.
Ane. Oh, well, that's the difference. It restores that
Mm.
consciousness.
And I move
Most
be any contempt. If he say baby eda baby so nka no kra nkyere Ghana for. And what kind of kra so omuntie. I said the
over.
Canadian need kind so oba obenya sika no ba ebeko. It comes
Ane.
in one hand goes in the other.
Ane.
The
That
financial freedom
no na
in
nipa
the
de.
Africa ho.
Nipa bi a wapo ba bi ofiri bia no. Oni ahoto.
Mm.
Nipa bi a wapo ba
Mm.
bi ofiri bia oni ahoto. If it's on metra okra na, untimi mpo hoda.
Baby.
Untimi mie wa no nka nsema ehia mfa ho. Dabi.
If the one
Nti
who
say
need
yia
a
no ma.
free.
Ane, o ma po bi o mu nya o mu hu ani gye da. Fasa ba bi enso nka. Ghana ni bia obehia ni bia woto Ghana ho bia no oni asomdwe. Gozo ntimi ntwa wo so no ntonjene. Otuma
Baby,
to so.
baby, baby. Baby.
Bi nsi da. Nti bo se nipa kese bia obehia ni wiase bia no ba bi ofiri won to ho.
No correct.
Won to ho da. Nti wo so oto ba bi ofiri ho a se be wayera. No ni asomdwe so. No ya.
Ya mu bi ye ko hun to kwa wo media yi so. Bi so ya na papa no ni di oka papa no. Na
Yeah.
papa o mo ka ni ya hu papa kro.
Papa
Ti
me.
papa ni papa ni sisi papa ni sisi.
Na no
Papa ni
na
simi
se
yan tu kwai.
na ye de ka no so mo nka ho. Ye nka mo mo. Ye ka ma nkrofo a ye bitimi de o ma kyekyere ye man. It is said ye se bia sojafo ye training. Civilian ka ho.
Enti e
Enti
was say
asema
that group ni say ye ti the cause e bia ye fair mu different probi.
whoa.
So what you say? Nko
What the
ye differentiate from omo follow what you say
yeah.
papa no.
Yeah.
Omo papa no
And every
ne
day
omo oh yes papa de say
Oh,
omo kaso omo criticize ya no no constructive criticism o ka sem na no kan tra no sorry ko yes what
uh,
you say
no
who
credit, no
try
credit.
but back it up yeah, backing up with something. Say what you say. It didn't that you say. The or can say it. I can say it were wrong. Was say what you
Ɛbi
say. The atema no
asɛm
what
na
you know.
ɛno no asɛm na yɛka no nokora ne sɛ I'm not sounding arrogant but nsɛm a yɛka
Mm,
you treat very complex topics
mm,
when you will be a open addition won't you say
mm.
you
So,
treat
so,
topics
so.
bit is a quantum thinking
Mm-hmm,
systems thinking
mm-hmm,
you treat very complex local Facebook live and as a YouTube and the live in some
mm,
of these things you're treating the crowd already also team
mm,
I
mm,
look examples nema. Some of the complex things is you know engineering no and I'm
mm,
customize it to suit Isika Semia Brabosem. This a
mm.
component no crowd is just about 1%. Any a control seven and come on.
Mm, 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 mm,
And it is that topic no want what nipa na nkotie bi na one na ma kire ho a e de say de umpe mass na teacher kire mass
mm.
want the teacher kan de na go ka bi
Sanity, sanity. Ɛna
enti
ɔmo nyɛ wɔn adwene nti
there be
yɛde yɛda wase
ane
paa yɛda wase sɛ deɛ ɛna nipa so yɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ contempt yɛn nua no
yes
a wɔkɔ PLD a ɔsi sɛ
uh-huh.
sɛ wɔyɛ happy no bi tie no m'ani agye biribi saa na
Wow wow
mɛde no m'ani agye
mm.
sɛ oh ayɛ sɛ yɛsɛ no yɛn nyinaa yɛ join team baako team
Mm.
papa no nti ya ti biribi sɛ ti biribi sɛ no wɔn sɛ oh ɔpa wɔyɛ so ɛsɛ wɔn ho kanea no wɔn ho hyɛn no.
ane
Nti
but
bari
the
agye no
omunim ni
yeah.
say the
Uh,
omunim ni say nipa ne bebre enra say mehia abaya baako ɔne wakoko schools bebre wayɛ corporate adwuma ɔse no invest but time bia na n'ani deda soro ɔse chance
mm,
videos bi wɔ TikTok
mm,
me no ka say wɔne no kunu poultry farms within a year or my no more 3 different locations maybe say until more by
mm,
20,000 bears was way above that abaya
mm-hmm.
ɔse me start
Yeah.
say me na me nim say metimi Monday morning metimi gina baabi kura say me nkɔ baabi a
Yeah.
enti wɔn no ntini yɛyɛ
Mm,
nipa a ohyia wa enye
mm.
100,000 asɛm na wɔka ho
No, 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 no.
wa creating millions na wɔka kyerɛ
Yes,
sɛ deɛ mo
yes.
yɛ no ma mo nyae na enye deɛ
Mm,
ɔpɛ visa wa ɔpɛ visa deɛ sɛ yɛ school ni nyina ne yɛ pɛ visa
yeah, yeah. No, omo nya visa no kura, omo nko omo ro tumo. No, omo sa person omo DC we youth no.
ane
The papa dey kana nya no kre. You gonna be
oh
no. Ya ba ha ya
ane
come back. Ya
ane
wo se sika no, e wo push.
ane mm
Yeah, 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 yeah. Say media baby am any hwɛ ne farming. Sɛ
yes sir
mehwɛ a meka kyerɛ amanfoɔ sɛ monkɔ farming no mu. Hwɛ
yeah
wɔ hɔ. Start small na steady na.
that's
Ɛna
right
broad yɛfrɛ no sɛ
area
a chain. Baabi a
mm
wobɛtumi ahyɛ. They say me
mm
kɔɔ farming mu no. Wonim sɛ drivers ne yɛwɔ issue with drivers. Sɛ ɔmo
mhm
ɛmaa no ɔda wɔn kɔ so a driver wei
mm
ɔbɛba a ɔpɛni sɛ bi adase yi ɔpɛ sɛ ɔfa no Sunday a
mm mm
driver ne ma Sunday no ɔka stories no na wayɛ to ɔm da. Nti ma imagine sɛ oh sɛ meba Ghana koraa bɛtena sɛsi a mɛyɛ sɛ mepɛ van bi na metumi
yeah
lifte mea me kɔsua. Kɔsua no so ɛduru
mm
Accra a yɛde 20 cities 2 cities 2 crate
that
baako
will
biara
be
so.
also
Nti sɛ mewɔ kia yi bi koraa na ɛfa bitumi fa me neighbors ne other one na me lifte
mm
2,000 crates per trip.
yeah
2,000, which is less than an hour and a half away.
that's right
Simple. But Ghana for me, yeah, omun keep up. Okwa kaha, no more can stories near the.
wow anyway
Inti, urama, say, I say
go
rabbit
home
hole,
be
appear
and
to
hands
be
are serious
be.
and yes sir
And the young to do more room. Would you found
yeah
room next shade?
that's right
Next shade, yes.
that's right
They say me man
all
from
right
one room coming.
Annie
Yada
mama
wasifa, yada
yeah that's
wasida.
it yeah that's
Yes.
it thank you
Yada wasi. Yabi show.
yes sir
Right.
yo thank you Jonat Kasa Mr. I don't know Palm View no farms
Legend.
Jonat yes sir
Legend. Ghana man with some that was it. You to say,
Joe happy birthday
thank you for that. I'm some that. I say, yes, I near where Jesus film now. They no catch him.
yes
Baby, before the buy no see. We no say Messiah no. And
uh-huh
yes, we got. So me ka munji mindi. Aha, you know. But I ka munji endi but no kwene say message ni e powerful. And I
Yes,
hear you
sir.
but I'm catch boys ni say omusi Ibrahim try na me say obi wo Ghana bo no onye ku. Niam o
Oh,
kire no. Wo follow abi wa adwuma.
wow.
Wa brabo. Esi enti ye de asedana na ye de mo follow ye ti.
Yes,
Na ye
sir.
bo hu de. Ya create platform a Nika say me school no my confused pa. Ti am hwe say ebi mo ba be wie JHS, ebi mo ba be wie SS no my confused. Nti ya platform a ye de tutor books na ye kwa akwacheche ama sa nkwala no na
Wow.
ye nim say through the information say na ya ka say the message is the seed.
Yeah.
Bibia o message no. Nti say nipa no nya message na na before ya adwemo te ya yẹn nso yẹbẹ transform yẹ life sẹ na ọmọ ne yẹ kọ na o kasa fa consistency wọn sẹ ọmọ sẹ yẹ adwene na ọmọ yẹ consistent o every Sunday Wednesday ni eyi up to now ọmọ de media ọmọ yẹ yi na ọmọ sẹ yẹ adwene still eti ẹwọ sẹ yẹn nso ẹwọ sẹ yẹn nso yẹ consistent eti fada yẹ da ase ne nimdi a wọkyẹ ma yẹn na yẹ nim sẹ
Yes, sir.
kakra yẹ ma yẹn no bẹ fa ntum
Yeah.
apart from yẹ da ase.
Yo, yeah, that's it. Yes, man. What's no boys no more fire and no thing. No thing.
Yendi abota. But I was there in Kukori area buru ponchi area buru na nipa so di dokono nti farming no na say yeni abria. Yendi abria. It's father
That,
that's
that's right. Yo, thank you. Jonathan, no. Okay. Akosi Akasa.
Good evening, no.
Good evening.
Mr. Bendako, with the Yamishan Wejumapa.
Yes,
Oh,
sister.
yeah. What's a movie in crime?
Yes,
They
madam.
say, dear, Bendada, free, Abraham, any free, dear. Me, just a mere penny, no. I brought you cry, dear, and my dream put that.
Oh.
Because I've always believed, say, Ghana, dear. Oh, say, woman, we need break. That's it. We need that home kwan there. You can make it. The last time I joined in or live, and I
Okay.
made sure comment session was say I started a small business, retail business with 40
Yeah.
cedis. Until now,
Yes.
microphobia interacting with me. Now me wo circle a tiptoe a new town ne tiptoe a lane road no so. Outside na me wo city lights outside.
Okay.
Na abrabom be den kakra nti no na before na me ton drinks for Carnation. Na enema e basa nti no na me freezers enema no wo.
Okay.
Ti me hwe din na me si o. Se me kwakọ sresre de se me start bibi kakra nti me de sa kakra na shops bi wo. Ye fie bibia na me tie no na shops wo. Nti edu enwumre a ebo be 5 na omopon a na me de table akosi wo. Na maye saa kakaka me di 40 cities me kan go for be ndin de ba wo mu nim me
I
busuanfo nyina
know.
ya we na me start retail me ton drinks bottled water na me so bolo no so me ya me create me yi bi me recipe bi ye sana na me ma me bi odi nyanya bofre me se bofre abrobe ene anketwade ne fever grass no de afra no de yitimi na me di so bolo ni fa me se na manfo energy ho papa afi enumere no me schedule no 5 nti embo 11 to midnight no mapon na weekends nso na nkofo ne shops ni bi mba nti na makọ schedule mu enim afi na area ho nyina wo mu nyina obi a nse we ya na nka me pesa me beton ade no na saa ba se me feel say me ka se me ko divoa
Oh.
me ye me ye kakra wo nti me kakra me bo ano no me pese me be ye bibi ba me so me need family chipa ho na me pese me de ko sheba me pe advice kakra nti no me wo contact se be ya ye be kasa offline
Nothing.
na ma pe
Now,
na ma
who
pe
am I
mindie
contact?
Debbie. Make sure
Okay.
or comment section or cry say
Okay. My number no
your
ye.
contact her.
My number no ye 024.
Me pacho. Me ba. Phone back ya na me using phone. This is me pepe na chu.
Okay.
Pacho.
Okay. My number no ye 024
Pacho 024
66
66
31
31
874.
874.
And
Pacho
to send WhatsApp.
02466 Mrs. Subium 0246631
Yes, madam. And
That's it.
what's sending me a message or WhatsApp or then we can talk. Right.
Me pacho me that's it. Ya me see sha so o
Okay.
boy me bunu no. Na obi e ya
Market.
dwene mu.
All right.
Kakra
Yeah,
me so
that's
me wa me de be boy no.
yeah, that's it.
Me so me
Okay.
that's.
Yeah, yeah, na yapon. More makanan kakran na yako. Famous. Yeah.
Mr. Winako.
Yes, sister.
Ni Awurade ne deɛ meda te deɛ matwɛn
Why ideas
sɛ
what?
mesɛ me ne wobɛkasa bi.
There.
Na mewɔ nhyira me ankasa for instance nankasa deɛ. And then na mesɛ mepɛ sɛ me ne wankasa na wo nso advice me at least sɛ adwuma bi sometimes videos now I did some adwuma bi a yɛnso yɛbɛtumi astart bi. Yes.
Mate.
But me, for instance, me nyasho ba me share a video with my friend. Now I was me teaching practice. So me feel I
Okay.
me ba me nam TikTok. Me I like walking around TikTok because I don't have friends. So they be a me
Okay.
band and I'm nam TikTok. So I come across your video. So me buy na meeting na my friend say then na me so papa bi na meeting video. It seems me so manage business on power because if you any more and one what the boa na sɛ business woman nam so papa ne teachings ne yɛ me de pa no so what their friend is saying nam so Mr. Obenda ko nam so okay ɛna me wakɔ search na me so matie bi nam so okay me kra from there kra man tie video bi because as a flash yɛ asana na ɔka na metie ya na it was very good man show man di actually man follow mpo actually na me follow nti me share with my friend no say wo tie videos no teachings ne yɛ very good am so wɔn kɔ so no ntie mɛba no hɔ na ma betie bi ɛna yi na yɛ sere na me de me frɛ Ndra ɛna mekɔɔ no hɔ yɛdi nkɔmmɔ sa na ɔse waboa me na mesɛ ade mayɛ dɛn ɛna ɔse papa no a wohyɛɛ ne video maa me no mafolo ne video ɔno koraa ɔse dɛn ɔse ɔkɔtie I think merɛfi deɛ ɔwɔ sika no ɔse sɛ wonni business ho idea o sɛ sika ho idea asɛ sika bi abɛhye wɔ wo nsɛm at na mese ɛdɛn ɛfa deɛ ho no so ɔtie saa teachings no wie wɔyɛ obi adwuma wɔyɛ nnipa no mobile money ɛna for starting na kasa na ka ne na because kenya admission na obobo na ne na mobu ye nti wantimi ankɔ na ye de ekɔ nti anytime bia me ba me ko visit no se na be ya ase na everywhere who and those staffs nti ndra me ko ya yidi nkomo no ti oyi obi mobile money kra na nipa na odi 200 million na ni odi ye adwuma no nti nipa ni tua ne ka wonya be 6000 bi nti true teachings no akasa ade ono no 5000 to nipa no sika no de ye adwuma sɛ ebi a wɔka kyerɛ nipa no a gyidie deɛ ketewa ba ebi a na nipa no agye 9 nti ɔno akasa de 5000 aka ɔde yɛ adwuma and ne sika na ɔde aka no ne month no profit a wonya no ɔno ne deɛ na ɔde aka wɔbɔ mu ne no ɛte sɛ deɛ nipa ne deɛ na ɔde tua ne ka na nti I think sɛ sɛ ne payment na kɔyɛ times 2 na me sɛ wow me a me share video ni ma wo no me nya ahwemfiri mu and you are enjoying it as there was a Mr. Obenda ko kasa na me so me nya bi mfiri mu. That's the reason why the matching more picky me Mr. Obenda ko me sure
Amen. Amen. Amen.
me
Amen.
sure
Wow. So on the share video do pick it. Do a video na
you
pick.
also no not for ko e wo money anytime
Go ahead. Yeah, cause oh. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Daddy.
Koso. Koso. Okay. Dominic, Kasa. Dominic. Hello, Dominic. Okay. All right. Nti abusuafo sɛ yɛde asi ha yɛ a nti obi a wojoin yɛ biara yɛda wase sɛ nnipa no bebree wɔ akyire but time no ɛkɔ nti yɛda obi ase sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo send a message a wobɛtumi asɛnde me message ɛwɔ ha anaasɛ ɛwɔ me phone so ɔbɛn daako 02466 31874 02466 31874 with my send a message or I'm sending paper in your some baker. A TikTok lady who was one quiet on free her. And Dominic, what to make casa? Yes, I saw the another say. We are just about living. And that was the obvious and Makuma. Prince Casa. Hello, Prince.
Hello, good evening. Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Wina, okay, design. I'm
Bongo.
just a young here.
Yes,
My
sir.
mom life from about last was 3 times, but then first time
Yeah.
I request me for panel. Yamin
Okay.
show pa, Yamin show. And
Yes,
need my
sir.
power. Well, sometimes, we got you do not say, you are see win. I never call you who so wouldn't say, come out dream. I do wouldn't say, come out, you see, Kuma. And a better say, Anka, when son on any ho, Naka Wadrin ho. Cause I dream on our Odi Bibia.
Yes,
Tiageno,
sir.
a hoka, now 9 on Sao how, Usuni Faso. Cause I don't know what can do, son on an, dinner would on sound on Ande, Ebay. Yamin shall say, or me who say, you crew, no, ye crew, or see Anxon, ye crew. Didn't see to come could be crew. Aha. And now, from a free and say, maybe we are brand to be about Lano so, if I know, OB for life, OB for life, or Germany.
Yes.
This me, can me hand the telephone number, but Miami, who comes back the telephone number. Miss
Okay.
me with
So,
Germany.
woman number, yeah, send me a message. May I share the
So,
Yes, sir.
okay, Matty. Jonathan, me your fire bill, me more fire bill.
Do you know besides OB for life number?
Matty, Medasi.
Yes, sir.
Jonathan,
Thank you.
you look at what you are, that's P name
There's a
Bye
whole
bye.
Jonathan for
Oh, Jonathan, who best 3 years in number? Joe, you 3 years new.
Wow.
And 3 years. Oh, TikTok, you actually need to share you.
That's right. That's right.
In the share, and I just see an year book, and then the match and you send you from you who you want. You
Okay.
don't come light.
Yeah.
By the way, any more power you magana was sometimes no. A bit more I so confused. Youth no. If I say you get youth now, obi a wotimi adwuma na bia me time me can so youth for me. You so confused you who dey enye na ya brain wash here say otu kwan na obeye. But say wotimi a transi e manage nya sika be say 2 billion. I didn't say wotimi end up no. Abra wote
That's
Ghana
right.
hwa. Ye
Yeah.
would to kwansa.
That's right.
Me catch am for say coming to Europe, no, and I say going to abroad no, is waste of youthful age. O meant brum, you know, o meant brum no, and I will question keke. Ugu ku waste keke, just waste of time. No, waste no. What I say, huh? Because Obahanum na a different thing. The catching in that, and I so when you do her ultimate go back.
Okay.
I read the point of no return. Uga go back here. Ubi abasero. Ubi say consciously no, feel okay. Aha, you know, was na mam pick up ta. Sa mam pick up ta no. And on whom so about 10 years, 20 years, 30 years,
Yeah.
40 years. Now unsanka o captain or the ocean. Now every day. Obakoda. To the mechanic say, we are brand no skip kakebo nsema. Mo nya de am na fom. And sanum na masem in the echiska. The mechanic me selling na me hu. And sanum na masem. Come despite me hu say o fefe. No one me brand na ton cassette me hu. And I'm got to go in year dwuma na me hu. You know, so come despite what me be billionaire, also be trillionaire. About one near to form. They make my canon.
All right. Thank you, sir.
That's a piece.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, actually, bye
All
bye.
right. Yo. Bye-bye. Others, Kasa.
Mr. Obey,
Yes.
good morning.
Morning.
Let's say, you born
Yoko.
your show. So, kind me there. Me dem our number. With me no
Okay.
chat.
Okay.
With you on church kakra me a nurse okulebu.
Aye. Yeah.
Aye. Me a single mother. Kita kola
Mm.
baako.
Okay.
Na me ti on church kakra. Me nua ne kwadwo cancer. Oh, Italy.
Ampa.
Ono
Maka.
mpo na share link ne maame.
Nane
Oto
kojo.
book ni bi maame. Na me kenkan ya kakra. Na me se maybe drugstore ɛwɔ me kurom.
Nane. Mikai.
Aha, drugstore no. Nyankopɔn adom so asɛ yɛtwa mu afe baako.
Oh.
Drugstore no sika na menyaeɛ no. Mfasoɔ no, me sɛ last mefrɛ wo sɛ menhu me mfasoɔ. Mehu how a mfasoɔ no
Mikai.
ɛteɛ. Aha. Nti, de mehuiɛ no, woka kyerɛ me sɛ nduro na mefaeɛ no, sɛ na ɛyɛ mmiɛnsa na sesei manya nnan a, mfasoɔ no ana ɛma store no mu bie no. Na
Nane.
ɛyɛ ampa. Nti,
Ampa.
drugstore pɛ na me starteeɛ. Kakra mede cosmetics bɛka ho.
Wow.
Ɛno nso kɔɔeɛ ara fine. Sika na menya firi mu drugstore no mamfa obi ma no anhwɛ ma ɛmma ɛyi o. Me papa na mese ɔntena hɔ. Biribi ni a ɔmfrɛ me. Obi ba na complain na ɔde ɔmfrɛ me na menkyerɛ dɛ ɔmfrɛ ma no. Saa na yɛayɛ saa afe atwam. Sika kakra yɛnyaeɛ no, ɛna me maame nso, ɔno nso ɔyɛ fuo. Ɔnyi na mesɛ ne sɛ dɛ ɔnyɛ container wɔ fie. Na memfa mbie edwa mu nneɛma. Wodu store hɔnom a, wobɛtumi atɔ biribiara a wobɛyɛ aduane biribiara ɛwɔ hɔ. Asɛ market nti no. Wobɛtɔ nam cold store wɔ hɔ. Wobɛtɔ bankye abɛnya bi. Wobɛtɔ amɔle abɛnya bi. Wobɛtɔ mɔmɔne abɛnya bi. Biribiara bɛtɔ bi abɛnya bi. Adeɛ san wopɛ torchlight akɔ fie abɛnya bi.
Benya bi oho.
Wobɛnya bi wɔ hɔ. Nti saa store na mebieɛ no, mankɔpɛ sika fi baabi a. Ɛyɛ drugstore no mu ara sika na mesaveyɛ no. Ɛna mede ɛtumi fa yɛn sɛ nti drugstore no na next ɛna ɛyɛ ɛyi no agogorosi na mabie no ɛhɔ. Drugstore no sika no
Wow.
kakra na mede abie container wɔ fie a agogorosi na maame de yɛ adwuma no. Siesie a no manya income mmienu. Ɛyɛ drugstore ɛna fie deɛ na maame yɛ agogorosi nneɛma no adwa mu no. Nti siesie a saa 2 shops no, I'm trying to save small from that 2 shops. Na nka mede awura poultry mu because yɛfie no asase kakra da akyire a metumi ayɛ poultry wɔ hɔ. Because me maame ɔtɔ nkosua no fi nkɔfoɔ nkyɛn na ɛtɔn wɔ store hɔ. Nkɔfoɔ tɔ nkosua no nso. Nka metumi poultry kakra bi wɔ hɔnom a nka ɛbɛyɛ me dɛ. But how to start no, na mete meyɛba so na farming ne nkɔfoɔ no yɛse ɛno nso yɛ fine. Na nka why maame deɛ sika he na metumi de astarte saa poultry kakra ɛnyɛ kɛseɛ koraa kakra a metumi atɔn me nkosua a ɔma no shop hɔ a. Wote ase anaasɛ metumi ama obi bi nso abɛtɔ bi. Wote ase.
Okay.
How mɛstarte no sɛn?
What dear?
Sika bɛn na
The
metumi de
mechanism.
astarte?
I send you a message.
Mpakyɛ yi.
Why?
Mpakyɛ yi.
I send me message na me send you obi a ye bi na ene ne nkasa.
Mpakyɛ yi. Mpakyɛ yi.
Okay. Kojo osan come bo.
Kwadwo ɔkɔ bɛyɛ 2 weeks
Okay.
ni.
Ane. Yo.
That's
That's sister.
Yo.
Yo. Okay. Bye. Okay. Ama kasa. Hello, Ama. Hello. Ama kasa. Okay. Efia kasa. Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Bernard. Yes. Okay, kasa.
Namacho, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Pacho, good evening.
Yep.
Pacho, your friend Richard.
Yes, sir.
Me tio nkapa odi ankan oh Kiss FM 30
Yes.
pa so on am ti
Okay.
me a young guy be a fence na me 26 years
Okay.
SS 8 ne kuta me na me adom me the filling station adwuma oh
Okay.
do me kakra
Mm.
kakra kakra me tie wo futuo ne odi ankan futuo se
Mm.
mbabunu e de ye ho hye adwuma adwuma bia obamudu bia wo so nya multiple source of income yanko
Okay.
e say baby fa akopɛ ana ubenya is me
Mm.
adwuma a meyɛ no itam ka 700 cedis
Okay.
itam ka 700 cedis a month filling station attendant 700
Mm.
cedis a month but based on wo kyerɛkyerɛ ɛne odi ankan mo kyerɛkyerɛ ne nkurɔfoɔ bebree
Mm.
kyerɛkyerɛ a platform
Mm-hmm.
matumi amia me ho atɔ 2 plot of lands
Wow.
ɛwɔ nkakrakra mede set a poultry farm
Wow.
na nyame adom poultry farm no nso no mesi wie edu bɛɛ 70% of completion
Mm-hmm.
ɛna nsuo kɛseɛ bi bɛɛ 2 months nie ɛna ɛkaa ne nyinaa gu fam but
Mm.
mampa aba
Ampaba.
koraa na meanim bɛɛ 1 month nie no asan mmea m'ani ama yɛapagya a afei nso
Wow.
mahyɛ ase ɔmo san so bi nti
Wow.
no deɛ aseda na mede ma mo
Mm.
ɛne mo nkyerɛkyerɛ ɛne mo
Mm.
nkuranhyɛ a mo no a yɛreba yi ɛmu sɛ
Yeah.
yɛmfa yɛni nto nipa dasani so anaasɛ oburoni bi so anaasɛ kwan tuo bi na ɛbɛma wayɛ yie na mmom aha yi a
Mm.
ɔtena ha bɛyɛ yie ɛfiri sɛ
Mm.
obi a 700 cedis a month deɛ nka mɛyɛ dɛn afford asase cost of 10,000 per plot
Mm-hmm. Okay.
mentumi afford but nkakra ketewa bi a menya biara na mede asie
Mm-hmm.
asase no so a mekɔtɔɛ no mantɔ no ready cash o ne nipa no
Wow.
kɔkasae na metua ne installment
Mm-hmm.
nkakra menya 1,000 na mede akɔma no menya 2,000 na mede akɔma no ato sɛ
Mm.
metua ne kaawi
Okay.
nti wei de meda mo ase paa monkɔ so
Okay.
nkyerɛkyerɛ yɛ na mmom no
Yo.
nso yɛnsu biribi bebree firi mu nkyɛn
All
meda
right.
ase paa
Yo. And that's it. Yak. Rachel Kasa. Bernard.
Legend, good morning,
Yes,
boss.
sir. Yes, sir, boss.
Boss, Mechiao.
Yes, sir.
Nyansa for platform is on open, so Yachia will be a Mobia Kwaba. Where your first time
Oh,
our
okay,
bano.
Papa.
Oh, legend. Yeah, where your first time I feel no abano. Yamo Kwaba. Men console. The Bia, but more than say, over TikTok, I'll be sure being that on Facebook, YouTube
Mm.
na. Wahwɛ nneɛma yɛ legend ɛkyerɛ yɛn boss
Yes, sir.
wasɛm baako a woka ɛyɛ me dɛ paa yɛ deɛ wonim na wode bɔ bra nti boss deɛ wonim no ɛnyɛ a abrabɔ no brɛ so nti ɛyɛ na ɛyɛ yɛnigyeɛ ɛyɛ yɛ ahohoahoa sɛ yɛn mu bi yɛhyia wa wasesa yɛadwen ɛde sɛ boss wode yɛadwen no wareset adwen no de asi highway so nti sɛ ne yɛkɔ a yɛnsuro sɛ pothole bi anaasɛ edua bi kura bu da kwan mu so wama yɛadwen no ayɛ clear nneɛma bebree ho nti yeah, thank you so much ana adeɛ baako a na m'ani gye paa ne sɛ boss woba life na mmaa ne ba so bebree a boss it's a sign of positives so because mmaa no
That's
tumi
right.
mmarima no ba platform no so easily so
Mm.
nti sɛ woba na mmaa no ba so a boss very very great because yɛn nuamaanom no sɛ ɔmo nya saa nimdeɛ wei last Monday wokɔ Auntie Joy program so woka asɛm bi woka sɛ wokyerɛ ɔbaa sikasɛm ho nimdeɛ a ɛboa paa nti yɛn ho yɛ nuamaanom wɔ so a legend yɛni gye nti legend yɛda ase yɛdeɛ da biara yɛdi wanam ɔkyi esua deɛ da biara yɛhyɛ ma nkurɔfoɔ nso na legend wate yɛsɛ wakreti militants ɛwɔ TikTok o
Sanity.
legend wakreti militants ɛwɔ TikTok boss adwuma ne so na Yeah, you know, be brain. So, Jonat, you know,
Ane.
Kojosafo,
Yes,
Chadawuni,
of course.
Mobash, boss. So many other guys, boss. Me call TikTok, I mean, who platforms be bra, you know, or more a champion or on Sempano, and
Yeah,
very good, boss. Or
that's
say,
right.
you spread the good news, you know, because
Yeah.
in some on the doors also, so, legend. Or say, spread the good news, you know,
That's
or
right.
more to the, what can I say there? I know,
Yeah.
say, ọmọ de ɛsesa ọmọ lives, you know,
Yes, sir.
ọmọ nso a, you know, ebi adeɛ wɔkyerɛ no ɔmo nya nte aseɛ no, I'm sure sɛ with time no, nipa bebree
Mm.
bɛto ase. Because yɛne
Yeah.
a yɛwɔ akwantuo mu deɛ, legend deɛ wɔka no, ɛno ano no, few guys a ɔmo nte ase no, I think sɛ ebi a ɔmo pay attention na deɛ wɔka no, ɔmo tie ne yɛ a, ebi ɔmo bɛte ase, ɔmo bɛte ɔmo ase
Yeah.
gyina ase.
Yeah.
Ɔmbɛtumi nso asua biribi afiri mu a ɛbɛboa ɔmo
Right.
nti boss woyɛ great man yɛdeɛ yɛn prophet baako pɛ a waka wo wiase no ɛne Mr. Obendako yɛmfa wo ni
Okay.
agorɔ so boss prophet bi ɛne hɔ biam deɛ woka no ɛno na ɛyɛ you know words of prophecies nti boss
That's right.
thank you so much we do
But
appreciate deɛ woyɛ
thank
ma
you,
yɛ
sir.
biara yɛne so thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Bernard. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And the last person, then we go. Rakasa. Hello. Ra. Hello, Ra. Hello.
Hey.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, madam.
I'm here. And then I
Mohoyeba.
did the kind of joining more platform.
Okay.
Minimum in some one what kind the kind, but we also am a team.
Okay. All right. Yo. Any next time I'll join it. And that's it. And that's it.
But
Yo.
you bit me at church and look at cranny, yeah, more kind of
Uh,
platform. So, now
no,
me
how do
so,
you
yeah, to me
business?
offer.
Business, finance, personal development.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Okay.
your videos ni bebre on YouTube. We check your being that we home bebre.
Me so, my starting business in Kakra, right?
Okay. Now make us say your videos ni bebre on YouTube. Check
Ah,
your
okay.
bebre.
Okay, yeah.
No. Okay.
Me that's it.
Yes, sister. Yes, that was it. Okay.
Okay, me that's it.
Thank you very much. Nagasa.
Dimpacho, good evening.
Good evening. You are the
Me
last
Pacho,
person. Okay. Uh-huh.
okay. Me Pacho, I chanced on video be Obi recommend. Oh, that's how come I started following you. But
Okay.
this is my first time joining the live,
Okay.
and my starting business for some time now.
Mm.
May supplies, companies.
Okay.
And you know, I realized that I was into not me PPs. But
Okay.
I realized me call companies na
Mm.
obi to make yepe toiletries,
Mm-hmm.
yepe other products line of
Mm.
businesses, and I tell
Yeah.
them so me to me yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And see me started sorry na me say PPs ni kofuma. Say and I say season it's a seasonal way be.
Yeah.
Nti kofuma other line of way na mejije no eno nso boa.
Mm.
Nti daddy ni na ekyir no na me so mpɛ sɛ meyɛ farming.
Okay.
Nti no yes me start farming bi wɔ adedɔmɛ.
Mm-hmm.
But anyɛ yie
So far.
yɛdua eburo na anyɛ yie.
Mm.
Nti na mepɛ idea kakra na wobɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ kakra on
Mm.
how to
Yeah, then
because
Anyi.
farming that was last year mpatwɔ na asɛ nsuo anhyɛ da antɔ.
And talk. Yeah.
Nti no ama
But you
farming
have
ayɛ
picked your
yie.
lessons. Why don't you do it again?
That I sometimes feel say maybe I didn't do something right.
Yes,
Not midima.
of course, you didn't do something right. That's why it didn't work. So now you know what you didn't do right, isn't it?
The truth is, who say you do know time we all expect to say you better.
And in Zuando.
Me
So what it
pacha.
means is that what do you do? Next time, make sure you have reliable water.
Okay.
Yes. So, but the best thing is to talk to people who are doing similar farming in that community.
Okay.
Especially Omo a bit organized to set the open. They will
Gotcha.
give you a lot of information.
Okay.
So talk
That
to
me
not just
pacha.
one person, talk to about 3 or 4 people in the area.
Oh, okay.
They have a lot of information, especially those who have been doing it in that area.
Okay. Daddy me pacho. Nimpa na no ohwe so amaye no. It's something that oye wo kromu ho. I saw he's also a farmer.
Okay.
So at a point in time, I saw no so I feel bad. Into no say I feel obedua mu kokra.
Oh.
Ama obedua mu kwa
But
shimu
I think
ama.
last year, MSN Crawford had a lot of trouble with rain. But I think this year is not bad.
Okay. Okay, Daddy.
But still, you see, maybe I said the only be we share trouble. Don't back out. You have to try again. That's how it works.
Okay, Daddy.
And if therefore I think will be able. And they could run into corners of both of my almost crying your head.
Got you.
Try. Maybe not as big as that, but try to make sure you have the concept.
Okay, Daddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we failure any days, and I mean we all learning until
Yes.
we get some bit of experience. You could lose money, but people lose money. But if you stay and it works, then you have something that nobody can take from you.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So also but
Daddy Majai.
and no one go school and can go now and only chance go and go casa when you be. Because you think you have options, that's the problem. But try again.
Okay, Daddy.
Try with better information now. Even if the second one does not work, plug the hose and try again.
Okay.
That's how it works anyway.
Okay, Daddy.
Okay, now that's okay. So I was for that will be as a kobodo almost don't call Ghana. I said Adiasa into that for a better that will be as me did the cop no bend out videos in YouTube. We check your bend out we check Facebook so at the same thing and TikTok here as well. Your books, maybe Amazon, actually books on finance, business, African dignity, history. Many young men and women in our country building businesses, changing their finances, their psyche, their confidence. A lot of people who live outside our country are investing, buying lands, building factories, all kind of things people are doing because of the confidence that they have rebuilt in themselves and in our country. And we'll be now, just the same way. The same video about to YouTube to wait my. We have over 2,000 videos on YouTube, and every Saturday, live in Ghana time 8 p.m. There are many networks and for Bibraki Kambuma, more afano and young core be more business and all kind of things. We do organize seminars as well. So sometimes we organize seminars, online seminars, and in-person seminars as well. We are business people. We do retail, fashion retail. We are into property development. I hear a lot of projects in agriculture, construction, all kind of projects. I train as an engineer, but we are doing business, and part of it is engineering and construction. And so, if you are one of those people who think that We have to convince all our young men to get out of the country. What we are doing on this platform is far bigger than that kind of thinking. We are raising the people who believe that they can build their continent. So it's not about me. What we are thinking is far bigger than that. That we can have, we can raise wealthy people, committed people in every aspect of our society. We are not talking about the same thing. We have Tuareg the oil, Burkina na. We have levels of thinking, and we have levels of burdens. Some people are only burdened with their own self, and some people are burdened with the whole society. And I think we carry that, So, men we still time 9 years now. Our conversation is not that one. Our conversation is far bigger than it's not it. Do you really think that people are sitting somewhere discussing this when we have a lot of resources? There are so many of our people who live outside our continent who want to come back home. But because of the miseducation and lack of belief in ourselves and trust in ourselves and respect and love for ourselves, and part of it is the brainwashing that we have been through as a people. And the air canal is not about you and your visa and I live in America. I'm very happy. That's not it. Some people have to put their lives online so that our continent we will be here. Kwame Nkrumah could have chosen to live somewhere and never come back to Ghana. They sacrificed their lives so that we will be here. And we are here to also do the same so that the next generation will pick it from us. Don't worry, we are not in the same competition. That's why I don't respond to those people. Because we are not in the same competition. We moved from that level long ago. We're thinking about generations. We are thinking about wealth and ownership. We're thinking about freedom, not job and salary and per hour. You know the aging. No me buha unti asi amen me trahone pe office aneko. They started to kwanya check nyene. Nti nya kwantu ho asem ne yeka. Talking of a generation being saved. And yeah, no Ghana phone go no be send you message free. Liberia, Zimbabwe, Kenya, South Africa, Jamaica, America, all Africans, And so it's a big thing that we are trying to do. Misro Obahana with the visa. Don't waste your time on that platform. Just go and chase your visa and go. You'll be 60 and 70, you will see. So we are talking of freedom. We are talking of ownership. We are talking of dignity. My ultima outra base mukura bronizo wa metra wonchaino. Wani aje ho bosi. Uti base ma wonchain kura yentra. Ujo se ko hospital na yare besa yare. It's because you're ignorant. Or you don't have value for your own life. The fact that you struggle in Ghana when you were young does not mean that traveling abroad was an answer. No. Because some of you never tried anything in Ghana in the first place. Ubu awo 20 years now, would you say advantage? No. Nkofo bibra ye wa ha so mu move wa ha nkano ano no. Nti me Ghana no aha na ye. Aha no information ye de ye no just wa wo kohwehwe. Any bookum. Any sorry them, any TV, so I'm telling you. I say who some information now the way. Eno na ye ma me mo makola na edu market no mo no. Yenyu an mo a friend say magazine mo do cocoa mo do bancho mo ye no ma bebre no musika no nye bi ne mo pounds no mo dollar no bi mo $500,000 millions no mo de coffee for containers aba sika no mo yan haya ko fo mo sisi dan akese o kromi ya si dan mi enu mi ansa 9 apartments akese o mo ntia brochiri mo te gana haya enti wanya wa brochiri na okwa any problem. But we are talking of freedom. We are talking of fulfillment. We are talking of dignity. And that is different from what you are looking at. A lot of our people ma we university abrochire. Adwuma wo ye no kra wo ni nye ho a wo wira ho no. Me no a mesesa me no ma ba. Me ba me komi kuruma kopa asase. Me ni besi me ni se me do banche, me do mako. Me didwa. So me managing a year, give yourself 5-10 years. You own businesses. Until you employ other people, you don't know what it means to be free. Where you have a say on what time you sleep and what time you get up. You don't have a say. And I think baby a bit my chief was adding your hat. So some I can ye and crow for any film kwasum. Nye de wo kan. Na normal chichere and crow for adwen. E doso. Ba ko ne kwasibro ne ne vesa. Ba ko so se ne sum bebrebe ni normal o mo chichere and crow for. Even school kura no sebe chichere adwen. To ko school ni ya bon se wo na adwen na tofiase. Ye no hwe nye. Di bia kire se oni fa ho de but wabosi to abota I cambrofo. So what you say? The air can be different. 20 years here. Stay out. Let's raise a generation that can stand here and fight for our freedom. So thank you very much. Thank you. It'll be as Oma Ibesnashia, Papa Vinekai was Oma Ibishia. So thank you very much. And to me post away on YouTube. And maybe from watching out with my baby. It'll be as. Thank you very much.